you could live anywhere, where would it be? And what would it be like? Open up a world of possibilities when you sell your home and make those dreams real. At ColdwellBanker.com, you can get an instant estimate on your home, compare cost of living city by city, and learn more about our revolutionary seller's assurance program. So it really is true. Your dreams don't have to be just dreams.
The 22 football season is here, and we are fired up for our area teams. And Cherokee Pizza is the best place to start or finish the game. Come here for the pizza, the beverages, or the arcade, baby. Good luck, teams, and go Dogs. Woo!
Hey folks, Jason Benson, Ford of Dalton. Purchase a new Ford vehicle from us, you'll be getting more than a great vehicle. We offer an exclusive 10-year warranty on all new Ford vehicles. Best selection we've had in years. I-75 exit 336 or FordofDalton.com.
Go Catamounts!
Welcome to Carpets and Furniture of Dalton. Our 250,000 square foot showroom is filled with every kind of indoor and outdoor furniture imaginable, ready to take home today, along with a huge selection of custom cabinets, appliances, lighting, and accessories. Need flooring? We have that too. Shop our massive selection of in-stock carpet, hardwood, LVT, ceramic tile, and area rugs. Take advantage of our free design consultation to make your home look its best. Visit us today at Carpets and Furniture of Dalton.
Your destination for home.
Every community has its challenges. Ours is no different.
But while some see challenges, we see opportunities.
Opportunities to harness the pride and strengths of Whitfield and Murray County.
The United Way fights for the education, basic needs, and health of everyone in our community.
We are the hand raisers, the game changers, and the problem solvers.
And Linder United,
we can create a community where everyone is a part of something bigger than themselves.
Have you been told it's going to take 3 to 4 weeks to repair your transmission?
Hogwash, not here at Transformers Transmission.
We've got most of your domestic transmissions in stock and ready to go.
All back with a 5-year, 100,000-mile warranty.
Come see us.
AFG has a new look and a new downtown location. Still the same great service you've come to expect for the last 50 years. Providing health insurance for employers, individuals, and seniors. Come enroll with us and go Big Red.
Calhoun Industrial Sales after hours service. This is Raymond. Yeah, we can do that. Yeah, sure can. We can meet you in about 15 minutes. Does that work? Hey, Heath, you got to go to work.
I'm go.
Good hit, Aiden. Good hit.
Papa, why are you and Dad always running off to work like that?
Well, at Calhoun Industrial, we always tell our customers we don't expect their business, we earn their business.
Experience the power of the links. OptiLink's streaming app VidLink, powered by its fastest internet service, GigLink. Your link to reliable remote access to healthcare. Your link to the best educational opportunities. Your link to our community's only local provider. Your link to the ultimate in entertainment choices and gaming experiences. No interruptions and faster downloads power up your life with the perfect combination of speed and entertainment. VidLink and GigLink. Upgrade today and get the power of the link.
Hey football fans, I'm Chris and this is my dad Charles. Here at Transformers, we believe in no gimmicks, just affordable pricing and quality repairs.
Come see us at Dalton, Cartersville, or check us out online at transformerstransmission.com.
54 years. How did we get here? It's that we made meaningful relationships and helped so many people along the way. And that is the measure of a man.
2022 football season's here, and the Oakwood Cafe is ready to serve you pancakes as big as your head. Come on down on Saturday morning after the big game and eat a plate full of hash browns till your belly starts aching. And don't forget to check out what we've got going on at Walnut Hill Farm. Woo!
Whether you run a business, run your family's finances, or you're opening your first account, you need sound financial guidance from bankers who know you by name. Discover what a strong, locally owned community bank can do for you. Built Well Bank.
Hey folks, Jason Denson, Ford of Dalton, North Georgia's fastest growing dealership and home of the Power Buy. Our new Ford vehicles come with Ford of Dalton's exclusive 10-year, 150,000-mile powertrain warranty at no cost to you. FordofDalton.com. Hope to see you soon.
Well, I'm not lost exactly, but hey, are you planting that tree? Wait, where are the flags? The paint? Didn't you contact 811?
I've dug here before, it's fine.
Contacting 811 to have all underground utilities marked is the law, and it protects us all. Here, let me borrow your cell phone.
Dogs don't use cell phones.
Humans shouldn't dig before contacting 811. I mean, woof.
Online or on the phone, contact 811 at least 2 business days before any digging project. Brought to you by Georgia 811.
Can we keep them?
Hey Dad, you know the other day a customer told me that they thought we only do transmission repairs here.
No, son, we are a complete automotive repair facility.
Yeah, I know we can take care of brakes, tune-ups, AC, any other general repairs your car may need.
With locations in Cartersville and Dalton, come see us.
Direct Packaging is your complete one-stop packaging supplier of choice. In addition to being the largest in-stock packaging and adhesive supplier in North Georgia, Direct Packaging also manufactures boxes while adhering to the same service standards our customers have come to expect. With over 170,000 square feet of packaging and specialty films, boxes, and adhesives, we are the leader for packaging supplies. Direct Packaging is committed to our customers. We have a dedicated fleet ready to serve you. We pride ourselves in being able to deliver upon receipt in a 60-mile radius within a 4-hour window. Our friendly staff is very knowledgeable and willing to help in any way that we can. With years of experience in the packaging industry, we can find the right product that suits your packaging needs. Direct Packaging also believes in supporting our community. We proudly serve by giving back to local organizations that make the Dalton area such a great place to live. Proud of the work we do, dedicated to the customers we serve. Direct Packaging, your largest single-source packaging distributor manufacturer in North Georgia. Contact us today.
Hey folks, Jason Denson, Ford of Dalton. We're proud to be the only President's Award-winning dealership in the area, a testament to our dedication to customer satisfaction. We've been voted the top Ford dealer in all of Georgia by DealerRater.com. And remember, Ford is built for America and Ford of Dalton is built for you.
How much is your home worth? Find out at ColdwellBanker.com with an instant estimate of your home's value.
Local expertise matters, and Coldwell Banker Kennard Realty has been guiding our community home for almost 50 years.
Locally owned and operated with offices in Dalton, Ringo, Calhoun, Cartersville, and Cleveland, Tennessee. We are here to help. Coldwell Banker Kennard Realty, guiding you home since 1974.
Go Big Red!
Ford of Dalton would like to recognize our past and present Dalton Public Schools teachers. Ford of Dalton, your hometown Ford dealership. Go Catamounts!
Cass Bay, D-line, sophomore. Preston Cox, D-line, sophomore. Striker Woods, O-line, D-line, senior. Riley Souther, center, senior. Francisco Ortiz, O-line, D-line, junior. Eric Frere, O-line, junior. Michael Wynn, guard, senior. Payne Starling, junior, O-line, D-line. Yair Sosa, linebacker, senior. Denzel Vasquez, outside linebacker, junior. David Rivas, running back, linebacker, senior. Adrian Gongora, athlete, junior. Ethan Long, quarterback, junior. RJ Story, receiver DB, senior. Caleb Staten, junior, linebacker. Cameron Staten, junior, athlete. Bannon Phelan, tight end, senior. Andy Atangana, athlete, senior. Kendrick London, wide receiver, safety, junior. Nash Smith, wide receiver, DB, sophomore.
Jeff Unlock, tight end and defensive end, senior.
Adrian Hernandez, senior, athlete. Bubba Tanner, athlete, senior.
Good evening. Welcome to Harmon Field-Bill Chappell Stadium. This evening, our Dalton Catamounts are fixing to take on the Yellow Jackets of Calhoun in a very important Region 7 matchup. Before we go any further, our corporate sponsors, Adcock Financial Group, Associates of Orthopedics and Sports Medicine, Bayer Paper Tube, Biltwell Bank, Carpets of Dalton, Kaler Industrial Sales, Coldwell Banker, Kennard Realty, Direct Packaging, Duncan Tree Services, Engineered Floors, Ford of Dalton, Jefferson's, open late after home games, Hamilton Medical Center, Hilton Tire, Longhorn Steakhouse, Oakwood Cafe, Peds Care, Transformers Transmission and Complete Auto Repair, the Dalton Quarterback Club, and Brandon Brown Productions. We are coming to you, of course, on the live stream through Brandon Brown Productions. My name is Ladarian Edgman, and I am joined by Curtis Carson. Week 9, Game 9. This is our last regular season home game here at Harmon Field this year. What a great game to have your last regular season home game then with the Calhoun Yellow Jackets. Next week, our Cats will be down in Bartow County to take on the Cartersville Purple Hurricanes. We are just a few minutes away from the coin toss, the captains coming out. Curtis, very important game for our Cats tonight.
Yeah, this is a powerhouse matchup. Dalton's had such an excellent season this year. Played two really good teams in Cedartown and Hiram that just came up short. And, boy, did we lay a licking on Cass last week.
Yes.
And a game that, you know, they just couldn't stop Adriel. So tonight I think Dalton's going to want to establish the run early. They're going to want to make sure that they are balanced. We protect the football. We protect the end zone. We don't want to give up any touchdowns and have a really good defensive showing. So our Catamounts are entering the stadium now. LD, I'll let you take it.
As Curtis said, our Catamounts are coming down the stadium carrying U.S. flags. Calhoun is coming onto the field. This is the second week in a row that our Cats have been coming down the stadium. We might have a tradition going here. The players like it because they feel more in tune with the fans. We've got them coming down both sides now as our Cats are, the adrenaline's going. I know my adrenaline's going, and I'm not even playing. This is what it's all about, my man. Friday night, North Georgia, Harmon Field. Our captains are walking onto the field. Captains for Dalton, left to right. Number 1, Bubba Tanner. Number 2, Adriel Hernandez. Number 75, Stryker Woods. Number 3, Jeffson Locke. We will find out in just a second if Dalton will take over offense or defense. Good sportsmanship by the captains out on the D on the 50-yard line.
I'll tell you, you don't need any. There's no lack of motivation tonight.
No.
Dalton has been waiting for this game. They've just had such a good season, and I know that this is a game that they really want. We've not had the best of luck against Calhoun of late, but this game is something special, and I love watching it. It's two, like I said earlier, powerhouse teams, and I expect them to just, hat on a hat, go at it tonight and be a very physical football game.
These teams are headed to the playoffs. We just do not know which team will be at which seed. That's why we're playing this game. We got the game next week with Cartersville. Looks like Cartersville, Calhoun, Dalton, and Hiram will be the 4 representatives from Region 7. But again, we do not right now know who's playing who, who's playing when, and which region, which seeding we're going into.
Yeah, I mean, you've got one-loss teams in the regions right now.
Right here, right.
You got Dalton, who's lost to Hiram, and Calhoun, who lost to Cartersville, who we play next week. So tonight is going to determine a lot about where we stand in the region standings.
Our Cats are getting ready to take the field. Calhoun has just came through. I love the U.S. flags that our players are carrying. Here come your 6-2 Dalton High School Catamounts. The Big Red is entering Harmon Field.
I tell you, LD, I love that red on red on red.
I forget that I'm 54 years old. My body knows it, but my mind don't, because when you got a game like this going on, the adrenaline is just flowing. You want to get out there and put some pads on, and then after the first hit, You'd be calling Associates of Sports Medicine, and you're realizing, nope, there's a reason why I don't play this game no more.
Have you seen the commercial with Jerry Rice and Dan Marino? That's exactly what it would be like.
Thank you for your confidence.
Well, we were talking about the student section a minute ago, and tonight's jersey night, and LD said, what?
Yeah, where's mine? I thought they retired it.
I said, everybody was wanting to wear it, so I just told them nobody could wear it. So
I may just put that thing on eBay. I don't know. Go to the highest bidder. I think probably $4 would take care of it. Dalton will be receiving as number 2, Adriel Hernandez, and number 1, Bubba Tanner, back around their own 8-yard line. So Curtis always remembers this. I'm going to remember it now. Calhoun will get the ball to start the third quarter because I always forget that. So this right here is a good reminder for me, as I don't know that Dalton won the toss and deferred or Calhoun won it. Don't know. But anyway.
My assumption is Calhoun won and deferred.
Deferred. That's normally what happens these days.
Especially two teams. I see a lot of that. Usually a team that's doesn't feel like they want to get out early and they want to get some points early. I just don't think Dalton will be there. So I do believe that Dalton's going to be kicking off second half. So Dalton receives. This is an important possession for Dalton. I think you want to set the tone early and try to, Dalton's been a fast team. Got off to a fast start this year.
Number 97, Carlos Lopez, teeing it up. And it's going to be coming down to Bubba. And Bubba's going to take it around his own 1-yard line. Bubba's going to come up the middle, and he's going to come down the right-hand side. Bubba's got some room. Bubba Tanner has only got one guy to stop him. Bubba goes out around the 45-yard line. I do not see a flag. Back at the 41-yard line, Bubba returned the ball, the kickoff, 58 yards to the Calhoun 41. Way to start, Dalton.
That's one way to start right there. Give your offense the big advantage right here. I mean, you've got 41 yards to get to the pay dirt, so Dalton's got a really good field position. Hope they can take advantage of it.
I'm used to Calhoun having those gold helmets that says Jackets across them. Now they got these black helmets with the C on it. Black pants, white jerseys for the Jackets. As Curtis said, Dalton, red on red on red on red on red on red. So we got Ethan Long, as usual, from the shotgun. Adriel Hernandez directly behind Ethan. 2 receivers at the top. Jeff Sonlock is your H-back. And this ball Ethan's going to roll out. Ethan has got, it was intended for number 8, Bannon Phelan. Pass was underthrown just a tad. It's going to be 2nd down and 10, Dalton.
Yeah, I don't know. There was.
I saw Jeff Son,
and you had Bannon.
Right,
so
right.
I don't really know if he was throwing it in. I think Ethan kind of got confused and threw it in between them. So.
Well, you got 2 6'4", 6'5" targets out there, so usually something good's going to happen. But on that one, it's going to be an incomplete. 2nd and 10, Dalton again from the Calhoun 41. We got 2 receivers at the top, R.J. Story in single coverage at the bottom. Adriel Hernandez to Ethan's right. Ethan with the ball, going to throw it out here to R.J. R.J. sheds the first. Ooh, R.J. slip. I hope he's okay. That was a interesting looking slide. R.J. is right at. He might be a yard
He's
short.
About a yard short.
Going to be 3rd and 1, Dalton from the Calhoun 32. That was a.
Don't
want to see him. Sure. Don't want to see him slide like that. That hurt me just watching it.
Yeah, I think if he had that to do over again, he would just keep running. He saw something that wasn't there and kind of stopped and didn't have to. But, hey, we're 3rd and 1. We need this first down right here, keep the drive alive.
Dalton with 3 receivers at the top, 1 to the bottom. Calhoun looks like they might be bringing some pressure. They're going to throw it out here to Adriel. Adriel has got the first down. Adriel has got the first down to the Calhoun 27 or 28-yard line. No flags. First down, Dalton.
It looks like Dalton's really respecting either the line or just they're playing whatever Calhoun's giving us, because, last week we ran. We've started off with 3 straight throws to this week.
Dalton moving the ball again down to the Calhoun 27-yard line, 1st and 10. We've got R.J. Story again, single coverage to the bottom.
We got Jeff Son.
Jeff Son and is that Bubba to the top or is that Kendricks? Kendricks to the top. Adriel has got the corner. Adriel has got the room. Adriel's got a first down. Adriel's going to be inside the Calhoun red zone. No flags. Another first down, Dalton.
I'm sorry, LD. I kind of just talk in my brain and it comes out my mouth, but boy, I was watching Kenny block on the edge.
Right.
He really made that play. Adriel made one-man miss, is what athletes do in space, and we got a first down.
Dalton moving the ball. Big Red opening possession. Game just started, 10:48 left to go here in the first. Ethan looking to the sidelines for the next play.
Got 8 seconds on the play clock.
Got Adriel directly behind Ethan. Adriel with the ball. Adriel's going to cut it to his left-hand side. Adriel has gone inside the 5 to the 4. That's going to be a 1st and goal, Dalton.
Adriel's picking up where he left off last week.
Going to move the chains. The Big Red offense looking crisp.
The line giving him plenty of space to run, and Adriel's doing the rest.
Dalton, 1st and goal from the Jacket. I believe that's the 4. I've got 4 eyes, so I should be able to pick this up. 4-yard line.
Yes.
That's a yard for each eye. 1st and goal, Dalton.
Things get real tight in the end zone, though.
As we've said many times, the field shrinks down here. Ethan with the ball, handed off to Adriel. Adriel down to about the 2, looks like, so it's going to be 2nd and goal, Dalton.
Hey, we'll take 2. Get 2 more and you're in, right?
All day long. Getting 2 is always better than losing 2. Number 36, Denzel Vasquez coming in for Dalton. Number 5, Kendricks London coming out on this play.
Dalton's doing a good job of.
Curtis, that's more like the, I guess, the 3.
Yeah, they didn't give him the 2. Looked like the 2 to me too, but hey, we'll take. It's on the 2 on the jumbotron. So.
2nd and goal, Dalton. Again, R.J. Story in single coverage to the bottom. Adriel Hernandez, your ball carrier. Adriel now is down to the 2, possibly the 1. It's kind of
he is about a yard short.
Kind of hard to see. So it's 3rd and goal.
Again, you just keep cutting it in half, and 2 more plays to get a yard.
You can only cut 2 in half so many times before you're at 0. Looks like we're on the 2.
Yeah, but Dalton's doing a good
1.5 maybe.
Dalton's doing a real good job of controlling the ball right now and controlling the clock. So
this is that drive you want to capitalize on. You don't want to look back in the 4th quarter and say, well, if we could have scored on that drive, so let's score it right now. Ethan waiting on the ball. Got 10 seconds left on the play clock. Ethan is dropping back. He's going to throw one out here intended for RJ. The ball goes right through RJ's hands. 4th and goal. The Big Red has it 4th and goal.
So a big decision here for Coach Carpenter. You're down here. You want the points.
I know what I do. But
you want the points, but you also want the touchdown. So
it's easy for me to say this from the press box. I'm not down there on the sideline.
Again, I think if Ethan had it do over again, he wouldn't. He threw that ball hard.
I know I've got adrenaline flowing through me, so I know they got adrenaline flowing through them. 4th and goal.
It's a big momentum play for sure.
Adriel Hernandez
did not make it.
Was Adriel kept short?
Yep. He jumped and didn't make it.
Calhoun is going to take over on downs. They have held Dalton. The ball is on about the
1 yard line.
1 yard or 1 foot line.
Really about the 1 foot line.
With Dalton's defense can keep these guys down here, we're still going to be in great shape for our next possession. The key is we got to keep them down here. We can't let them get out.
Yeah, we wanted that touchdown for sure.
Let's remember that possession right there because we were moving the ball, and again, you got to change your play calls when you get down here because you can't do.
It's just a tight field.
Exactly. You can't do what you did to get down here once you're here.
Yeah.
It's got to change totally, and that's a tough job to have to do. Calhoun is going to be safe here. Don't blame them a bit. As
get a little room. They only got about a yard.
Trey Townsend, your quarterback for the Jackets, going to keep it and pick up. Hard to tell from here.
About a yard, it looked like.
It's about a yard.
Yeah. If you see where the 2nd down marker, it's actually about a half a yard. Didn't get much room out of that.
2nd down and 9 yards and 1 foot.
Yeah, Dalton's defense, it's in a good spot, but we need to make sure we bow our neck here and get this stop.
Keep them down here. 21, Caden Williams is a fantastic running back. Seen a lot of him over the past couple of years. That is one heck of an athlete.
Yeah, we've had trouble in the past stopping him.
He's electric. 3rd down and about 6.5 to go for the Jackets. Dalton's defense hopefully can rise up and get a stop here and force a punt. And with any kind of return, we should be set up in great position. But
you got to get the
it's
stop.
3rd down. We got to get that 4th down first.
Yep, got to get that stop first.
When you've got the athletes that Calhoun has got, they're dangerous as they can be right here. So we got to be smart, be disciplined, and don't give up a big play.
3 seconds on the play clock.
It was right at the. It was right at the 0.
I think they actually called
it. Is it going to be a delay or did they call a timeout? Delay a game against the Jackets will be half the distance.
Did they give them the timeout? Because Calhoun sideline on the field.
Okay. I did not see the timeout. All right. We'll be right back to Harmon Field.
Hey folks, Jason Benson, Ford of Dalton. We're proud to be the only President's Award-winning dealership in the area, a testament to our dedication to customer satisfaction. We've been voted the top Ford dealer in all of Georgia by DealerRater.com. And remember, Ford is built for America and Ford of Dalton is built for you.
54 years. How did we get here? It's that we made meaningful relationships and helped so many people along the way.
And that is the measure of a man.
Harmon Field-Bill Chappell Stadium. Jackets just called a timeout. 3rd down and about 6.5 to go. Big 3rd down here for both Calhoun and for Dalton's defense. Let's hope the Cats can keep them pinned up down here. Townsend going to drop back in the pocket. Now he's going to run out, and that's a 1st down to number 85. It's got to be Amari Winston.
Well, so early test, right?
Yes, Amari Winston, number 85, big tight end.
Early test for Dalton. You got 1 yard to get, 4th and 1. You couldn't make it happen. You got 3rd down, 6. You need to get the stop. Couldn't make it happen. We've got to win more of those than we lose, or it's going to be a hard night for Dalton.
Right. And there's a lot of colleges that could not cover 85. Amari Winston, he is a beast.
Jeffson was there. He just was a touch late.
1st down, Calhoun, looks like from their own, is that the 14?
Yep.
14-yard line. Caden Williams, your ball carrier.
Got about 2.
Caden Williams is not a guy that you want to see break tackles because he'll be in the end zone before you know it.
Yeah, I mean, this is kind of the style of football that Calhoun plays, ground and pound, and then throw the ball when they need to.
Williams picked up 2. The ball is on the 17-yard line, so it's going to be 2nd down and 8.
For me,
go ahead.
For me, the difference between them and Hiram is they're going to execute at a higher level than Hiram is. So Hiram went fast. Calhoun's not necessarily going to go fast, but they're going to execute at a high level.
Jackets with 3 receivers at the bottom, 1 to the top. Williams in the backfield with Trey Townsend. Townsend's pass out here is going to be incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down and about 8.
You had Andy on the coverage there, and really good step for step with the receiver. You know his name?
Which one?
Their receiver. I can't see the number.
I'll tell you next time they throw to him.
He's fast, number 3.
Number 3 is Justin Beasley. All their receivers are fast.
All right, another big chance for Dalton to get off the field. It'd still be good field position.
It would.
But we need to stand up here.
Watch the pass. Watch Amari Winston. Put 4 guys on him if you have to. 3rd down and 8. Townsend with the ball. Townsend's going to throw one out here. Ooh, I thought it was going to be a pick to Andy Atagana. That's going to be a 4th down for the Jackets. They will have to punt. Dalton has held.
That was a great play by, I believe it was number 10, Caleb Staten. He kind of faked the blitz and then peeled off and kind of got in the throwing lane, which made the pass go haywire. If not, I think he'd have knocked it down anyway.
Can you give me a number on that punter?
Nope. I can't see the number.
Well, at least tell me a lie. I can't.
Okay, it's number 10.
Get back there. Get back there. Get back there. Get back there. Okay. Well, wow. That was an interesting punt. Dalton will have the ball inside the 10, around the 8-yard line. 1st and goal, Dalton. High snap on that punt.
Well, there's a win for Dalton, right?
There's another thing you got to capitalize on right there.
There's a win. We've had 2 really good field positions. We had the 41, now we're at the 8.
When you're playing a team as athletic, as fast, as good as Calhoun, you better take advantage of things like this because you're not guaranteed you're going to get another chance. So take advantage of this. 1st and goal, Dalton from the Jacket 8-yard line. We got R.J. Story to the top, Kendricks London to the bottom, Adriel Hernandez to Ethan's right. Let's hope the Big Red can punch it in.
They're one-on-one on the edge with R.J.
Ethan rolling out of the pocket. Ethan is going to throw it. It was intended for Bannon Phelan. Pass was incomplete, too high. 2nd down and goal.
Again, I got to get better. I got to stop talking as I'm thinking. Ethan had him. It would have been and he tried to throw it at the high point, and it was just a little too high. All right,
Second
come on,
and
Dalton.
goal.
You need to capitalize. You've had 2 really good field positions. You need something out of this.
Dalton with Kendricks London, number 5, and R.J. Story, 13, your receivers to the bottom. Got Jeff Sunlock as your H-back, Bannon Phelan's your tight end, Adriel Hernandez with the ball. Adriel has got nowhere to run. It's going to the short side of the field, and there's just nowhere to go over there. 3rd and goal. We've been here before.
We've been here before.
The Big Red needs to find a way to get this ball in the end zone.
Yeah. But
Again,
at the end of the day, you got to come away with points this time.
You don't want to be in the 4th quarter looking back and say, well, you know.
Well, they put that ball a yard back, so wasn't it 3rd and 8? Because they've got it 3rd and 9.
So they're saying he never had any forward progress. He lost one totally.
He lost a yard.
5:40 left to go here in the opening quarter from Harmon Field.
I think
Game 9 with the Dalton Catamounts and the Calhoun.
Calhoun.
The Calhoun Yellow Jackets. Timeout, Dalton. We'll be right back to Harmon Field.
Whether you run a business, run your family's finances, or you're opening your first account, you need sound financial guidance from bankers who know you by name. Discover what a strong, locally owned community bank can do for you. Built Well Bank.
Hey, Dad, you know the other day a customer told me that they thought we only do transmission repairs here.
No, son, we are a complete automotive repair facility.
Yeah, I know. We can take care of brakes, tune-ups, AC, any other general repairs your car may need.
With locations in Cartersville and Dalton, come see us.
AFG has a new look and a new downtown location. Still the same great service you've come to expect for the last 50 years. Providing health insurance for employers, individuals, and seniors. Come enroll with us and go Big Red.
Welcome back to Harmon Field. Dalton just called a timeout as the Cats have it 3rd and goal from the Jacket 9-yard line. 5:27 left to go here in the first quarter. Very big region game. Both the Jackets and Dalton have one region loss. Here we go. Ethan from the shotgun. R.J. Story in single coverage to the bottom. Adriel in the backfield with Ethan. Pass is going out to Bubba Tanner. Bubba Tanner, yes! He's in.
They got him down
Is he
the
in?
inch-yard line. They got him down at like the 1 again.
Did I guess it too quick?
Yes, it looked like he was in.
Oh,
but
my goodness.
They did not give it to him. He is right there. I don't know how you don't give it to him, but I'm not on the line either, so I can't say anything. But
is he on the 1 or the 1?
He is like the 1 foot line. It's one of those, again, now you're tempted to go for it, but you had the ball on the 1 yard line and you hadn't got it twice if that happened. So
I'm old school. Quarterback under center, quarterback sneak.
Power.
All you need is
just
one
power. I never understood. This is me personally.
I know. I hope this works.
Snapping it 5
the
yards
shotgun
back
worries me when you're at the 1 yard line. Adriel Hernandez. Did Hernandez break the goal?
I think he's in there.
Did he break the plane?
I believe so.
Let's see where they're going to pick up Adriel at. We're still waiting.
Yes, sir.
Touchdown! This one called it. Touchdown, Dalton.
We're going to take it, too.
My goodness.
He needed 3. He got 3.5.
What?
No, let's see.
What are we doing here? Hold on.
Yep, touchdown.
Touchdown, Dalton.
They were trying to make sure, but they got it.
Well, I think it's twice he broke the plane, but only one counts.
Yeah, the guy's still arguing his case. You've already argued it. You're good. It's a touchdown. Let's go. Calhoun's ready. Dalton's ready. Let's go. We got a little confetti falling from the sky.
You don't want to be that guy that overturns that.
No.
Woo. All right, Asher Renfro, your holder, number 20, Adrian Gongora, getting ready to kick the PAT. 4:20 left to go in the first quarter. The Big Red has struck on 4th and goal.
Boy, they've worked
hard
for it.
By the hair of our chinny chin, I believe it was.
They have worked hard for it, for sure.
All right, let's have a good snap, good hold, good kick, and all the above. Good snap, good hold, kick looks up and good. 7-0 Dalton. We'll be right back to Harmon Field.
How much is your home worth? Find out at ColdwellBanker.com with an instant estimate of your home's value.
Local expertise matters, and Coldwell Banker Kennard Realty has been guiding our community home for almost 50 years.
Locally owned and operated with offices in Dalton, Ringo, Calhoun, Cartersville, and Cleveland, Tennessee. We are here to help. Coldwell Banker Kennard Realty, guiding you home since 1974.
Go Big Red! The 22 football season is here, and we are fired up for our area teams. And Cherokee Pizza is the best place to start or finish the game. Come here for the pizza, the beverages, or the arcade, baby. Good luck, teams, and go Dogs! Woo!
Here we are with you at Harmon Field. If you're just now tuning in, Dalton has just scored. Calhoun had a bad snap on a punt, and it set Dalton up around the 8-yard line. Took the Big Red a few tries to get in, but they finally broke the plane on 4th and goal. Number 20, Adrian Gongora, getting ready to kick off. 7-0 Cats. And there's a kick. It's going to be a short one, and let's see who's going to take this one. Number 3. And in just a minute, I'll tell you who number 3 is. Number 3 is took down.
There's Gongora again coming up.
Justin Beasley, number 3 for the Jackets.
And you had Gongora, and it looked like Cameron making the tackle. We call his name a lot on special teams, by the way.
They were grabbing Antti Atagana's jersey pretty freely, but to no avail.
Hey, we got Cameron. That's all we need.
Jackets,
Cameron Staten's all we need.
If there's a Staten on special teams, you feel good. All right, the Jackets will come out. 1st and 10, looks like from their own 33-yard line.
And I'll tell you, in the NFL, there's a guy by the name of Pat McAfee who would just hammer people as a punter.
Yeah.
That's Adrian Gongora.
Yeah. He was mad you made him punt.
Yes.
Amari Winston, number 85, who looks like he's ready for the NFL right now.
A fumble.
Caden Williams fumbled the ball, picks it up, and
got it back.
Thanks to that fumble, there's not going to be any gain. The ball was laying there on the ground. Our eyes got big as $50, but Williams picked it back up.
Yeah, it just wasn't there. Like the ball bounced right into his hands too. So,
well, they gave him a foot on that somehow. So it's 2nd down and 9 3/4 to go for the Jackets from their own 34-yard line. Jackets with 2 receivers at the bottom. Number 85, Amari Winston, your tight end going out in motion. Trey Townsend, your quarterback. Townsend, pass is incomplete. Pass was incomplete to number 85, Amari Winston. Folks, Amari Winston plays basketball, and for a big man, it's amazing how smooth he is on the court with a basketball. He is just an incredible athlete. He is fun to watch.
Hey, I think just about anyway, Adriel was there to make the play. And I think it got in the psyche of what's his name?
Amari Winston. 3rd down and 9. Calhoun from their own 34-yard line. Another big 3rd down for our Dalton defense. Let's hope that the Cats can get a stop here. Townsend drops back in the pocket. Townsend is under pressure. Trey Townsend is sacked. Who was the first one to get him? Was it Stryker?
No, it wasn't, but I was trying to get Stryker to stop playing.
Peyton Starling, 52, somebody.
I think Peyton.
There's the replay. I still can't tell.
I wonder if it was Jeff Son on the backside. I couldn't quite see the number, but.
I'm going to go out on a limb here and say somebody on that Dalton defense just sacked Trey Townsend. I'm safe with that one.
You are safe with that
one.
So
the last time Calhoun attempted to punt, the snap was high. We've got number 1, Bubba Tanner, around his own 35-yard line. Jackets got him a wild formation here for a punt. And there is the punt, and good spiral. And Bubba's got it around his own 35. Bubba's putting on some moves. Bubba is around his own 37-yard line where he will be took down. Dalton will take over 1st and 10 from their own 37-yard line.
Yeah, they gave Bubba a chance to return it. That was a really line drive punt.
That was a good punt because them right there will roll.
They will, and good thing Bubba picked it up, caught it. But he had some room. I will say, when Bubba's running, I think the coaches would rather him tuck that ball than have them arms slinging, because that's when that ball gets popped out.
Yeah, he makes my heart rate speed up. All right, Dalton, 1st and 10 for their own 37. We've got 2:33 left to go in the opening quarter from Harmon Field. Again, game 9 on this 2023 season. Seemed like last week we was over in Chatsworth playing North Murray for game 1, and here we are in game 9.
Didn't it go by so fast?
Bubba Tanner going out in motion. We still have Adriel in the backfield with Ethan. Ethan's going to keep it. Ethan's in the pocket. Ethan's going to throw one out here intended for number 1, Bubba Tanner. Bubba Tanner. Wow, what a catch by Bubba Tanner.
What a great catch by Bubba. Going up at the high point and getting that football. Ethan put it where only his guy could get it, and Bubba made the play. Bubba's having a night.
In the South, we just call that want to.
That's want to.
He just wanted to catch that ball. 1st and 10, Dalton from the Jacket 38-yard line. What a catch by Bubba Tanner.
Sets up again. Great field position for Dalton. Dalton's having a quarter.
All right, we got number 8, Bannon Phelan. 3, Jeff Sonlock. And number 5, Kendricks London to the top. R.J. Story and single covers to the bottom. Pass was intended for Adriel. Pass was incomplete. That's going to be 2nd down and 10, again from the Jacket 38-yard line.
Ethan just led him a little too far. It was there, though. It was there. That
was a great call because you got 3 blockers right out there in front of Adriel.
If he catches that ball, I think he's at least 8 or 9 yards down the field.
He could just be running and running. He would still be running.
I hope. I wish. We'll never know.
You hope and you wish. 2nd and 10. Ethan waiting on the ball. Ethan with the ball. Going to fake the pitch back. Ethan's going to take off. Ethan is going to get down to about the 35 or 34-ish. We got a flag. I believe that's against Calhoun on that tackle.
It was a late flag, so let's see what it was.
I believe that might be against the guys in
got horse collar.
Black helmets. That's going to be a 15-yarder if it's a horse collar.
That's what he was signifying.
Here we go. The flag is on. Personal foul. Horse collar against the Calhoun Yellow Jackets. 1st down, Dalton.
Boy, that helps.
Let's see. That was about the 35, so that'll take it down to the 20. Love it, love it, love it.
Dalton's offense is clicking early. Keep it up. Keep it up, Big Red.
Not going to say anything. I'll say it in the 4th quarter. That way, if it
you
don't,
better hush your mouth.
If it don't happen, I won't jinx anything.
I had to tell you the other day. I had to tell you the other day.
Remind me late in the 4th quarter to tell you what I was going to tell you in the 1st quarter.
I'll try.
I'm not going to say it yet.
With a minute to go and then we're up 35, then I might tell you.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah. All right. Ethan waiting on the ball. Low snap. Ethan's going to throw this one out here to Bubba Tanner. Bubba with the catch. Bubba is down to the 10, the 5. Bubba scored! He soared into the end zone. There won't be no discussion on that one. That's a touchdown all day long, baby. 13-0 Dalton.
Have a night, Bubba Tanner. I pointed that ball again and
have
just
a career.
Made a play against the one-on-one, and he won, and that's how it works. You put your playmakers in space. They're giving him a lot of space.
Bubba Tanner is doing right now so far what Adriel did last week.
Yeah, Bubba's having his night. It's like every week somebody's having a night.
Number 12, Asher Renfro, your holder. Number 20, Adrian Gangor, your kicker. Good snap, good hold. Kick is up and good. 14-0 Dalton. 1:22 left to go in the 1st quarter. We will be right back to Harmon Field.
Welcome to Carpets and Furniture of Dalton. Our 250,000 square foot showroom is filled with every kind of indoor and outdoor furniture imaginable, ready to take home today, along with a huge selection of custom cabinets, appliances, lighting, and accessories. Need flooring? We have that too. Shop our massive selection of in-stock carpet, hardwood, LVT, ceramic tile, and area rugs. Take advantage of our free design consultation to make your home look its best. Visit us today at Carpets and Furniture of Dalton.
Your destination for home.
Every community has its challenges. Ours is no different.
But while some see challenges, we see opportunities.
Opportunities to harness the pride and strengths of Whitfield and Murray County.
The United Way fights for the education, basic needs, and health of everyone in our community.
We are the hand raisers, the game changers, and the problem solvers.
And Linder United.
We can create a community where everyone is a part of something bigger than themselves.
Harmon Field is Adrian Gangor gets set to kick off. 14-0 Dalton. 1:22 left to go in the opening quarter from Harmon Field. These high short kicks, there it is, high short kicks. And this is coming down to number 4. Number 4, I'll get your name in just a minute. Number 4 is going to be took down around the 32-yard line. Number 4 for the Jackets is Hunter White. These up-back men are going to be getting a workout on kickoffs.
Yeah, those short, just high sky kicks, as they call them. You know, they've been effective all year, though. We've gotten 1 or 2 of those, so. It limits their playmaking ability. They do usually get decent field position out of that. I mean, you only got to go 5 yards to get past the 30, so. All right, defense is held well.
Calhoun on the 32 and a half. Dalton has done a fantastic job so far with this very high-powered Calhoun offense. Let's hope that pace continues as number 85, Amari Winston, gets the first down.
Yeah, had plenty of time to throw. They did a good job pass protecting.
It's hard to stop that guy.
Yeah, you got to get pressure on the quarterback and get him off of his point so that he, maybe throws it over, under, whatever.
That's going to move the ball up to the Jacket 45-yard line. 1st and 10, Calhoun. We got Trey Townsend out as a receiver, number 15.
You got number 85 as quarterback.
That's going to be a direct snap to 85, Amari Winston. Winston's going to keep the ball. And Dalton has done a pretty good job because that's a load to tackle. That's going to be a gain of about 4, it looks like. 2nd and 6.
A little wildcat formation from Calhoun.
All right, they're giving him 3. I like their math better. 2nd and 7 from the Jacket 47-yard line. 48, I'll get it right one of these days.
Got one more snap for Calhoun before the first quarter.
42 seconds left to go. Townsend back in at quarterback position.
Make sure we get some pressure on the quarterback.
Jackets with 1 receiver at the top, 2 to the bottom. Caden Williams in the backfield with Townsend. We've got 12 seconds on the play clock. Jackets wanted Dalton to be called for offsides to no avail.
Yeah, they didn't call it. Their guy moved.
They barely moved. Yeah, they barely moved. So Townsend with the ball, going to throw it out here to Caden Williams. Caden Williams,
what a
great
tackle,
open field tackle by number 13, R.J. Story. That's going to be 3rd down.
That might hurt a little bit, but he did a great tackle.
21, Caden Williams doing a little talking with R.J. Story. That's going to be the end of your first quarter from Harmon Field as we are at 1 second. It's second quarter time from Dalton. We'll be right back to Harmon Field.
Direct Packaging is your complete one-stop packaging supplier of choice. In addition to being the largest in-stock packaging and adhesive supplier in North Georgia, Direct Packaging also manufactures boxes while adhering to the same service standards our customers have come to expect. With over 170,000 square feet of packaging and specialty films, boxes, and adhesives, we are the leader for packaging supplies. Direct Packaging is committed to our customers. We have a dedicated fleet ready to serve you. We pride ourselves in being able to deliver upon receipt in a 60-mile radius within a 4-hour window. Our friendly staff is very knowledgeable and willing to help in any way that we can. With years of experience in the packaging industry, we can find the right product that suits your packaging needs. Direct Packaging also believes in supporting our community. We proudly serve by giving back to local organizations that make the Dalton area such a great place to live. Proud of the work we do, dedicated to the customers we serve. Direct Packaging, your largest single-source packaging distributor manufacturer in North Georgia. Contact us today.
Have you been told it's going to take 3 to 4 weeks to repair your transmission?
Hogwash, not here at Transformers Transmission.
We've got most of your domestic transmissions in stock and ready to go.
All back with a 5-year, 100,000-mile warranty. Come see us.
Maybe without laughing. Right back with you here at Harmon Field. Calhoun has the ball 3rd down and about 4.5 from the Dalton 49-yard line. Big Red has done a great job all night so far on defense. Calhoun has got plenty of weapons to throw at you, so let's hope we can stop these guys from getting the first.
Yeah, they got to spread out now.
Trey Townsend with the ball, giving it to Caden Williams. Caden Williams has got the 1st down. Williams down to about the 41. That's going to be a 1st down for the Jackets.
That was definitely a design right there, trying to get a spread out. You take away the linebackers and the safeties over the top, and it's just hard to make that tackle.
I have seen Caden Williams many times, and he always produces. He is one heck of a running back.
Yeah, he's been a very productive back for Calhoun for many years.
I don't know how many schools are looking at him, but my goodness, what an athlete. All right, 1st down, Calhoun from the Dalton 41. Again, Trey Townsend, your quarterback. Townsend's going to throw it out here to that Caden Williams. Caden Williams is down to about the 38. Great tackle by number 20, Adrian Gongora.
It's a great tackle by Adrian Gongora right there. We got pressure again on the quarterback. We're getting in the backfield. We've gotten 1 sack. We need to get many more.
2nd and 7 as a gain of about, Williams picked up 3, so the ball is at the Dalton 38.
That's a great open field tackle by Adrian Gongora.
You know, you would think he's been playing DB for 3 or 4 years,
yeah.
and as far as I know, I mean, he might have played it at the junior varsity level, but for varsity, he's mainly been a kicker.
Yeah.
But when he's been called on, he has produced like
after
crazy.
Andy went, Andy had his little episode, and Gutierrez went down. Yeah.
Adrian has stepped in great. Townsend hands off to Caden Williams. Williams going straight at the middle.
Great tackle.
In addition to being fast, Williams is also very strong.
He is very strong.
Great leg. He has an enormous leg drive. All righty, 3rd down and 3rd and about 3 from the Dalton 34, Curtis.
This is where Calhoun wants to be. 3rd and short, pass throw, options are there.
Bison's going a direct snap to Amari Winston as Trey Townsend just ran off. So here we go. 85 will be getting the ball here.
You're bringing in the big beef up here up the middle.
Dalton needs to sneak about 3 more defensive players on the field.
Yeah, they got their heavy package in.
We know who this. There it is, right there. Take it, right there.
It was hard.
That's not right there. He's still going.
It's hard.
Oh goodness. Well, we've got a community meeting there at about the 27-yard line.
Yeah,
First down.
He's a big guy, and they did a good job of blocking. So, yeah, you want to say right there, but
if you tackle him high, you'll pay for it. You've got to tackle him low.
And it takes a gain.
It's
not going to be a single-arm tackle.
He's a man among boys. 1st and 10, Jackets from the Dalton 28-yard line.
But this is how they want to play. I mean, obviously they won't score touchdowns quick, but they want to run the football, control the clock, keep you on the sideline. As we saw, Dalton's been pretty explosive tonight.
Well, they know what they want to do, and they do it very well. Townsend waiting on the ball. Townsend's going to drop back in the pocket. Townsend's going to throw one out here. Pass is going to be incomplete. It was intended. Was that Amari Winston, number 85?
It was. You have Bubba Tanner in coverage. Bubba did a good job.
Pass was overthrown just a little bit. Kendricks London helped pull him up. Kendricks might have pulled a muscle just trying to pull him up. 2nd and 10, Jackets again from the Dalton 28-yard line.
And this is what Calhoun does too, I'll say. Your offense has been stellar. Your defense has been stellar. You've gotten them off the field, and you've scored 2 quick touchdowns. And now they've had this methodical drive.
I'll tell you what would be great right now as far as
a turnover?
A pick six.
Pick six.
You're going to dream big.
Might as well.
Yeah, I mean, it's worth your time. All right, Caden Williams from 21 with your ball. All this guy worries me. Williams is down to, was there a fumble?
It looked like it.
Well,
I don't know. They're calling him down.
All of us jumped here in the press box, so something happened. That's going to be 3rd down.
3rd and short again.
3rd and about 4.
I think this is two down territory as well for Calhoun. I don't think.
Well, I'm also wondering, are they going to put Amari Winston in the Wildcat here, or is Townsend going to come out? And are they going to put Amari in at quarterback? Because it's 3rd and about 4. Looks like Townsend's staying in.
I think they might try to spread us out again and do the run.
I tell you, when you got Amari Winston and 21 Caden Williams, that's a load right there.
They're just going straight.
Okay.
Either run or a tight end.
Let's go, Big Red defense. Come on. Townsend rolling out of the pocket. Townsend has got.
Oh no!
Are you believing that?
Yep.
Are you believing that?
Adriel with a pick. Would have had the pick.
Oh
6,
my goodness!
And ended up being a 1st down for Calhoun. That's just the luck of the draw.
Winston
sometimes.
was in the right place at the right time. There is.
That's
oh
all right.
My goodness!
It'll happen. Keep the hope alive, buddy. He
1st
was there.
Calhoun is now in the Dalton red zone as the Jackets have got the ball down to the Dalton, looks like 17-yard line, again, where it's 1st and 10. 8:17 left to go here in the 2nd quarter.
Yeah, you want to keep the positive energy and just say, you know what, they got lucky and move on, right?
You keep giving 150% effort. Townsend going to throw it out here. Pass is complete to number 2 for the Jackets, which is Cohen Chadwick.
Really soft coverage by Adrian Gongora.
That's going to be a 1st and goal. Jackets are knocking on the door.
They are really close. First
they
and
are.
goal. It's going to be hard, 5 yards, I ain't going to lie. They're just so big, so physical.
I hope it's as hard for them to get in the end zone as it was us on our first try.
I hope so.
All righty, 1st and goal, Jackets from the Dalton 5.
They're going with their heavy package and the Wildcat.
Winston's in the backfield with Caden Williams. Winston took the direct snap. Caden Williams with the ball. Williams he's into the end zone. That's 14-6 as the Jackets are on the board. 21, Caden Williams just powers his way in.
And that's the dynamic duo, I guess you could say, of the two.
Yes.
You don't know if they're going to hand it off now. If you're going to, I mean, that's a hard tandem to stop right there.
You have to take one of those guys out. If you're having to guess which one of them's going to get the ball, you're in trouble.
That just adds a whole new wrinkle to the mix. All right, so your offense obviously has to keep scoring.
97, Carlos Lopez, your kicker for the Jackets. Is this the swinging gate here?
Yeah, I think they're just, one of those where you can't get set, try to get your guys in confusion. And
boy, a block attempt would be good right here because you never know when something like that is going to come into play. Well, forget that. It's 14-7. 7:29 left to go here in the second quarter. We'll be right back to Harmon Field.
Kaler Industrial Sales after hours service. This is Raymond. Yeah, we can do that. Yeah, sure can. We can meet you in about 15 minutes. Does that work? Hey, Heath, you got to go to work.
I'm go.
Good hit, Aiden. Good hit.
Papa, why are you and Dad always running off to work like that?
Well, at Kaler Industrial, we always tell our customers we don't expect their business, we earn their business.
If you could live anywhere, where would it be? And what would it be like? Open up a world of possibilities when you sell your home and make those dreams real. At ColdwellBanker.com, you can get an instant estimate on your home, compare cost of living city by city, and learn more about our revolutionary seller's assurance program. So it really is true. Your dreams don't have to be just dreams.
Welcome back to Harmon Field. The Jackets have just scored to cut the lead in half, 14-7.
You're doing something weird here.
Dalton has number 2, as usual, Adriel Hernandez, and number 7, Andy Atagana, is where this ball is going. Atagana around his own 30. Andy's got great speed. He's going to get up to about the 37, where Dalton will come out first and 10.
Did their own little sky kick. They want to keep it away from Bubba Tanner because Bubba's having a night. But I'll be honest, I would see Andy run the ball a little bit. He's a big physical guy, pretty fast.
There's a lot of these cats have got some fantastic speed.
All right, you want a good possession here. Calhoun answered the score. Now you want to answer. Keep this thing 2-touchdown lead if you can. I mean, obviously Calhoun's Calhoun, so.
Right.
But you want to keep the ball and get your defense some time to adjust and get a breather. Of course, a lot of our defense is on the field.
We do not need a 3 and out. All right, we got Adriel Hernandez. Hernandez is going to pick up about 4.
It's a decent first down run.
It is. I said 4. Let's see.
About
Looks
3.
like maybe about 3. I was trying to give him an extra yard, so it's going to be 2nd and 7 from the Dalton, just shy of the Dalton 39-yard line.
You got Bubba and Tanner in the backfield this time. Ethan Long in the shotgun snap. 3 wide to the left.
Ethan's going to throw it here to Bubba. Come on, Bubba. Come on. You got room. Bubba. Come on. Come on, Bubba. Yes!
Oh,
Come on.
flag.
Oh, goodness gracious. We got a flag on the play.
And it was behind the play, too.
My goodness.
It was behind the play.
Oh.
All right.
Was it a push in the back?
I have no idea. I don't know if they're calling hold or what, but it was the line judge.
He saw it quick, huh?
Yep. So from the point, you're going to go.
Oh, geez. Here we go.
10 yards. So now it's going to be 2nd.
Holding against Dalton.
Man, that was a great play, too.
Not been many flags.
I didn't see the replay. I wish I'd have watched the replay. They had it on the board, and I didn't see it.
Well, Curtis, what's wrong with you?
Looked like they called on Bannon Phelan. He's talking to him right now.
But he didn't mean to.
They never mean to.
Does that count?
And unfortunately, from what I could see, my vantage point, it looked like it was behind the play. So you hate to see that. I think that's the first penalty on Dalton tonight. So that should be 1st or 2nd. Is it 15-yard penalty or 10-yard penalty?
Should just be a 10 one.
Well, it was beyond the line of scrimmage, or not, but the line to gain.
2nd and 11 from the 35.
That's a tough break.
That's what they're calling.
You took it back at 2 yards, and anyway,
I know.
That's a tough break for Dalton.
I know.
Such a good play call right there by Coach Long and Ethan, the execution by the offense.
Bubba did a great job. Dalton did their part. That's all he can do. 2nd and 11. Ethan with the ball, going to throw it out here to RJ. RJ's got some room. Come on, RJ. RJ's going to be took out around the 48.
Look like
that's
got the first down.
That's their first down. I'm going to call it from here, whether they do or not. That's a first down from his press box.
It looks like it from our vantage point.
Move the chains. First down, baby.
Great job, RJ. They did a corner blitz, and we caught them right in the perfect play call. So great call by Coach Long there by reading the defense and kind of knowing exactly what was going on.
How open he was.
I don't know if that was a hot read or not, but great execution by the offense to get that yardage back.
Dalton up to the 47, 1st and 10. 2 received. We got R.J. Story and Kendricks London to the bottom. Ethan, great protection. Come on, Ethan, do something.
Yeah.
Got it to Bannon Phelan. Bannon is not have a chance to get anything on that as Ethan got hit as soon as Ethan held on just a little bit too long. We got a flag. Hope we don't have a holding again.
Probably a holding against Dalton.
We got a flag on the play. I just now saw it. Here we go.
There
it is.
Yeah,
the
problem right there is Ethan probably should have checked down a lot sooner than he did. He was wanting the home run ball, and Calhoun went with it, and Bannon Thalen was open right here at the check down, and Ethan just was trying to get that home run ball, and it wasn't there. So Dalton set themselves up 2 big penalties this possession. We overcame one. Let's see if we can overcome another one. So it's going to be 1st and 20, Dalton. Man, that's tough.
If we go back any further, we're going to have to call an Uber. Dalton on their own 37.
Yeah, Calhoun doesn't need any more help. I can tell you that.
Dalton needs to get down to the Calhoun 43 to pick up a first. Ethan with the ball. Ethan is rolling out of the pocket. Ethan is stepping up. Ethan's going to throw a strike here to Jeffson. Pass was incomplete. 2nd down.
I don't know about that. That was a little early.
That was a fastball.
Yeah. You do that too many times, and I think the official may call that one. That's an iffy play from the Calhoun defender because he was right under Jeffson.
2nd and 20, Dalton. Well, we had a touchdown call back, and ever since that.
Again, positivity, LB.
Yeah.
Positivity. We've got to keep the positivity flowing. The offense has been clicking. We've had 2 big penalties, but we overcame one. Let's overcome another one. You've got one-on-one with Kendricks London.
Bubba going in motion. Ethan going to throw it out here to Adriel.
Oh, that's 15 yards.
Yeah,
yes,
15
sir.
yards, yes.
The 2 flags came out on that one.
Yes, it was, right there. 15 yards on tackle. That's going to be a first down for the red team.
All right, yep, good job by Ethan, good leadership. Obviously, Adriel's very upset with that hit because he's out of bounds, and Ethan pulls him back.
We saw another version of that from Rockmart, but it was a lot worse because Ethan was 4 yards out of bounds when Rockmart hit him.
Well, that helps overcome the big penalty by Dalton.
That helps the holding stuff. But I tell you, too, I will never defend anything hit out of bounds, but sometimes it's hard.
It was bang-bang.
When you know that you need to make a play, it's hard to always look down and see where that sideline is. It really is.
That's why you see this in college, and they do a good job of going up the line. Like they throw their bodies up the line. So if you're out of bounds, I'm not going to hit you. I'll just jump up the line. If you throw your body sideways, and I don't think that was malicious at all.
No,
it
I
was
don't either.
bang.
No, it was not a dirty play at all. You just like it when it goes for you.
Yes, and you hope you don't do it.
Bingo. Ethan going to hand off to Adriel. Adriel is going to be get down to just shy of the 35.
It's a good run by Adriel.
Adriel is well scouted. His yards are pretty tough to come by, even though he's still getting them, but it opens up the game plan for all your other guys if they're keying on Adriel. As Adriel picked up 3, so it's 2nd and 7.
If you can get positive yards on first down, it sets up the play action pass.
Yes.
And so it just gives you all kind of opportunities to score downfield. And Dalton's got a lot of weapons.
Speaking of opportunities, Dalton has 2 receivers at the top, 2 to the bottom. Ethan's going to throw out here to Kendricks. Oh, Kendricks dropped it. Kendricks dropped it. It's going to be 3rd down and about 7. I don't know if Kenny took his eyes off and was trying to run before he caught it or not, but incomplete.
Yeah, I think so. I think Kenny was trying to make a move before he caught the ball and just dropped it. So now you have a big 3rd down. You're on your side of the field. 5:11 to go. You want this conversion for sure, but you got to make a decision. Is this a two-down opportunity?
When Dalton's offense is clicking, it's a beautiful thing to watch. But right now we're clicking, and then we'll start misfiring a little bit.
Yeah, it's just, sometimes you drop a pass or you miss a block.
3rd and 7. Ethan with the ball. Ethan's got great protection. Ethan's got a Jeff Sonlock has got a first down. Hold on to that ball. Jeff Son down to the 20-yard line. There is not a yellow flag on the field. First down, Dalton.
Great job right there. Ethan staying in the pocket, hanging long, waiting for that play to open up. And Jeff Son, you know what? Dalton's got a tight end too, and he's pretty good.
Yeah, he is. We've got 2.
Yeah. So,
number 8, Bannon. Number 3,
yep.
Jeff Son. So, Dalton's got their own little package, too. Dalton right at the 20-yard line. 1st and 10 for the Cats. We got 4:46 left to go before halftime. Dalton up 14-7. Ethan with the ball, going to throw it out here to Bubba Tanner. Bubba has got some room. Bubba's down to the 15. Bubba's at the 10. Bubba's got a first down. He was down.
I think he was down, wasn't he?
I think that's what they just called. I think they ruled him down.
That's what I was talking about with Bubba and those arms. He swings those arms.
Hold on to that football. It's not that heavy.
Are they giving it? What are they doing? I think they're putting him down. Yes, Dalton still has the football. Yes, please, Bubba. They need to have a conversation. Young man, quit swinging your arms. Tuck that ball tight up in your chest.
Treat that ball.
It is not the goal line. So when you reach it out, that ball's live, and if it knocks out, it is not a touchdown. All right, Dalton.
Treat that ball like it's a T-bone steak. Hold on to it tight and don't let go and don't share with anybody.
We're going to call timeout. We got the play clock wasn't reset. Like something's going on here.
Timeout on Dalton. We'll be right back to Harmon Field.
54 years. How did we get here? It's that we made meaningful relationships and helped so many people along the way. And that is the measure of a man.
Why should you choose OptiLink Internet?
I chose OptiLink because of the great local service.
We know computers, and OptiLink knows internet with high-speed symmetrical uploads and downloads.
My customers depend on me for safety and security, and I need fast and dependable internet. That's why I chose OptiLink.
Some people say you can't have fast internet. I say, oh yes you can with OptiLink.
Experience the difference. Call today, 706-529-1313.
Ford of Dalton would like to recognize our past and present Dalton Public Schools teachers. Ford of Dalton, your hometown Ford dealership. Go Catamounts!
Right back with you here at Harmon Field.
All right, good news is it's 1st and 9.
Dalton, 1st and goal from the 9-yard line.
Better way of saying it.
4:05 left to go before halftime. Dalton with R.J. Story to the bottom. We got Kendricks London to the top. Adriel Hernandez in the backfield with Ethan. Again, Dalton from the 9-yard line. Ethan with the ball, going to throw it out here. Ethan has got Bannon Phelan. Touchdown, Dalton.
What a throw by Ethan Long.
Yeah, baby.
Bannon Phelan, great catch. Oh, my goodness.
Woo!
Like, I'll be honest, I thought it was a little high, but it was perfect. I don't think you could throw a football any better than Ethan just threw that football.
Mercy. I don't believe you could catch it any better than Bannon just caught it.
I agree 100%.
Wow.
That's an answer from Dalton's offense right there.
Number 20, Adrian Gongora getting ready to kick. Asher Renfro, your holder. Good snap, good hold. Kick is up. Kick is good. 21-7 Dalton.
Man,
that
what
was
a
great answer on Calhoun's score a while ago, Curtis.
Because Dalton had the momentum. Calhoun had stolen the momentum with their drive. They had like an 8-minute drive. You get 7 points out of it. You're feeling good. And then Dalton has their own
Remember, we
drive.
had one call back. And then another one called back.
And then you had the late hit.
You had the late hit.
Well, not the late, but the hit out of bounds. So,
late hit.
Late hit, whatever you want to call it. We got in, you know what we got into, LD? We got into that touchdown zone.
Did any of your students, not one said anything?
Not one.
That means they're not listening to you.
That's exactly what it means. Because why wouldn't you call me out?
Touchdown zone.
I would deserve it.
touchdown zone.
Man, what a possession by Dalton right
there.
That
was beautiful.
Beautiful throw by Ethan.
And I tell you,
but the offense has been clicking all
offensive
year
line
long.
is doing their job.
Yes.
Our offensive line is blocking well.
I will tell you, when we played Hiram, it ended up being, I think, a 10-point loss, but it was 4.5 minutes to go in the game. They had just scored. They were up 3, I believe, whatever it was.
Those kids are tough.
And we just dropped a pass. Yeah. We were driving and just dropped a pass on third down, ended up punting to them and couldn't get the ball back. Our offense is really good.
Adrian's kicking this a little bit deeper as the Jackets are going to return it. Let's see who's got it. Number 2. Number 2's got some wheels. Woo! Number 2. Well,
that was them.
It's hard to tell what happens over there sometimes. Number 2, Cohen Chadwick.
I saw what you saw, but it was their own defender coming out. That was a great play by Kendricks London.
That was number 5 on the return?
Yes.
I'm sorry, number 5.
Kendricks London.
Junior McConnell, the okay. Oh, Brandon, you're killing me here. Number 2, Cohen Chadwick on the return. Number 5, which is Kendricks London, on the tackle.
Yes. Did you get it right?
I'm getting 5 and 2 fingers shown at me.
Hey, that was a great job by Adrian. So now they've got about 5 or 6 less yards than they normally do because of the sky kick. So
Calhoun from their own 27-yard line, 3:48 left to go before the half. Trey Townsend, your quarterback. Trey has got great protection. Trey has thrown it out here to great job by number 5, Kendricks London on the deflection.
And he did a good job of going for the deflection and not the interception.
Number 7, Jaden Thomason for the Jackets. More than likely would have caught that ball because he was there. Good receiver, and Kendricks London did a great job of breaking that up.
Yeah, because their offensive line gave their quarterback a lot of time to throw that football. It's hard as a DB to stay on your block or on your, receiver for an extended period of time. 5 seconds is about all you have, and then something's going to open up.
I tell you,
that was just a great play.
I know that pass was broken up, but Trey Townsend has got a great arm.
Yes,
Man, he's got a strong arm.
On the line.
He is. He can throw it on a rope. Townsend, that's going to be a roughing the passer right there. That's a 15-yarder going against Dalton.
Did we hit him?
Yeah. I mean, nothing malicious, but you know how rules are with quarterbacks.
Yep.
That's going to be against Dalton, roughing the passer. That's going to be a first down for the Jackets.
Plus 15. That was already a good possession.
Trey Townsend was hit. But if it's our quarterback, we want it called too.
Yep. That's what I always look at it. Anytime I look at a penalty, do I want that penalty?
Now, to me, the NFL is the worst on roughing the passer. They are absolutely. Well, if you sneeze close to the quarterback, you're going to be called for roughing the passer in the pros.
Yeah, if you don't give them a pillow and a blanket and a cup of tea and a coffee.
And you better make sure that blanket's electric because it's getting hot. It's getting cold weather now.
It's true.
And if it's not plugged in, that's a 15.
And you better lay them down just right on the pillow.
That's a 15-yarder.
It's almost better not even try to hit them, to be honest.
I think that's what the quarterbacks want. I know that. All right, 1st and 10. Calhoun from the Dalton 45 is number 21. Caden Williams is going. This is the reason I said you've got to watch this guy. Caden Williams scores as he was pushed at the midnight hour by number 1, Bubba Tanner. But that shows you why we've been talking about Caden Williams. He is a fantastic running back, as that shows you the explosiveness of Calhoun's offense as they can take it to the house on about any play. That cuts it to 21-13.
The problem with Calhoun is you give Dalton another chance to score because they scored so fast, but the problem with Dalton is they scored.
We've seen Williams do that for a couple of years now. He can
move.
I was looking at their lineup, and I forgot that they do that swinging gate. We don't do that, but when you don't do it yourself, you kind of get in the habit of not seeing it. Number 97, Carlos Lopez, your kicker for the Jackets. Kick is up and good. It's 21-14 Dalton. We'll be right back to Harmon Field.
Whether you run a business, run your family's finances, or you're opening your first account, you need sound financial guidance from bankers who know you by name. Discover what a strong, locally owned community bank can do for you. Built Well Bank.
Right back with you here from Harmon Field, 21-14 Dalton.
Yeah, Calhoun just showed why we've got to make sure that we stay on our foot on the gas because they can score fast.
21, Caden Williams is no stranger to the end zone, or as Curtis says, the touchdown zone. 3:14 left to go. Let's hope that Dalton can who's this one going?
Oh, no.
My goodness. Was that Bubba?
It was. I think he could jump back on it, though.
Woo, Lord, my heart skipped 12 beats.
Yeah, we don't need to give them any.
Let's don't do that. All right, Bubba Tanner just woke us all up with that play.
Yeah, we needed a wake-up call.
Yeah, I didn't realize I was getting drowsy till I saw that ball bounce straight off his shoulder pads. Dalton will take over 1st and 10 from their own 35-yard line, 21-14.
I think Bubba got a little Kendricks London there and saw a hole, and had he made that catch, I don't know that he don't take it because there was a hole there for him to run through, which is, to me, why he could jump on the football.
Those kicks are so effective.
They're hard.
My goodness, they give people
because you're having to run so hard to get to the spot, and then you got to catch it.
All right, Ethan from the shotgun going to roll out of the pocket. Ethan's going to throw it out here to number 5, Kendricks London. Kendricks was tackled as soon as he caught the ball. Number 8 for the Jackets, Jacob Schuler. Good coverage for Calhoun. Let's see, did we gain anything?
Maybe they gave him a half a yard.
A half a yard? Okay, it's 2nd and 9.5. There wasn't much chance for forward progress as Schuler was on Kendricks as soon as he caught the ball.
Yeah, as soon as he got it, just good job of tackling.
We need to hold on to this ball for the rest of this half. We've got 2:35 left to go before halftime. We do not need to give this back to Calhoun before halftime.
They've done it. They got the ball before.
Bubba Tanner with the ball. We got a flag. We got a flag. We got a flag. We got a flag.
Oh, my gosh, man. We got to be able to block,
Here
guys.
we go again. Here we go
We
again.
got to be able to block.
Oh, boy.
Man. So calling it back, another hold penalty again against Dalton. That's 3.
Same song, different verse.
So I will say this. You can probably call holding on any possession.
Any play you want to. But when it's right next to the ball carrier, anything that looks suspicious will usually get called.
Again, I'd love to see the replay because, I mean, they're there. You don't want to question them, but, man, it's 3 in a row.
It might have been, it might have been legit. But, when it's your team, you look at it different.
And you got to be able to block.
You do.
You got to be able to block.
It's helpful. Well, we're back to 2nd and 20. We've been here before.
We have been here before.
We scored on it. All right, Dalton back to their own 26-yard line. Cats need to get up to the 45, so it's 2nd and 19.
I think now you give Kenny a chance to make a play.
Dalton with 2 receivers at the bottom, 1 to the top. Adriel in the backfield with Ethan. Ethan with a low snap. Ethan is going to throw it.
Oh, too high.
Oh, my.
He was right there, but,
Lord,
man, he had a lot of pressure on him.
Bannon Phelan had an acre to run. The pass was just a little out of reach. Oh, my goodness.
Yeah, he had a lot of pressure, and he just couldn't get feet set. All right, so now you've got a big 3rd down, and they've got 2:11 left.
And if they were to hold us and we got a punt, they got plenty of time.
Yeah, and they got 2 timeouts
to move the ball down the field. Oh my goodness gracious, what could have been? He was so open.
Yeah, he'd have kept running. He'd still been running. Would have been touchdown in it, I tell you.
Oh, what? Yeah. Adrian getting ready to kick the PAT right now.
It was a bust.
Ethan going to throw a little screen out here to Adrian.
Another flag.
Come on, mate. Come on. I didn't see the flag.
Yep, another flag.
Is this going to be a hold again?
I don't know what it's going to be because Calhoun's the one that I don't know if we chop blocked or I don't know what they're calling.
We're getting a little predictable here.
Man,
with
it is Flag City right now.
I don't like the way he's pointing.
No, it's against Dalton. There's nothing Calhoun did to do it.
Here we go again.
How are they holding? They were on the ground.
Oh, goodness gracious. Oh, goodness.
I would again love to see the replay. That is 4 holding penalties in the last 2 possessions from actually I think 5.
Game 9 of the regular season. This should not be happening in game 9.
Now you're at 3rd and for I don't know eternity. Now you do need a small Uber.
Jeez.
It's hard to.
So what is in the playbook for third down and
a busted coverage?
Oh my goodness!
That's
gracious.
the only thing you've got, busted coverage, or a
I guess we could,
a pass interference.
I guess we could punt. Would be called for holding though if we did. I don't know what you do now.
I don't know. I don't either. Like,
you can't even do a quick hit to get the first down.
Because you put yourself, I mean.
Take some time off that clock. Well, then the clock stop.
Yeah, the clock stopped.
Okay, we're going to throw it out here to Bubba. Just get something. Just get something. Just get something. Well, he did. He got a few.
That's
okay.
Good. Get us a little out of the end zone. Now we're going to get a good punt attempt.
Not a big gain. No flag.
I assume Calhoun calls timeout here, but maybe not.
1:45-44 left to go. Fourth down.
They're going to let the clock run, so we'll take it. Take all the time you can take.
Better believe let it run.
I think Dalton's going to call timeout here.
Take that baby way down.
And Calhoun called the timeout.
1:28 left to go before halftime. We'll be right back to Harmon Field.
Hi, I'm Charles R. Hicks Sr.
And I'm Chris Hicks.
And we're the Transformers crew.
With over 40 years of experience from brakes, AC tune-ups, oil changes, and custom rebuilt transmissions, Transformers is your #1 automotive repair source. We have a brand new state-of-the-art facility conveniently located here on Sugar Road, and we also offer financing for those unexpected repair needs. So come and check out the real professionals because we are
Transformers.
Transformers Transmission and Complete Auto Repair Specialist.
Welcome to Carpets and Furniture of Dalton. Our 250,000 square foot showroom is filled with every kind of indoor and outdoor furniture imaginable, ready to take home today, along with a huge selection of custom cabinets, appliances, lighting, and accessories. Need flooring? We have that too. Shop our massive selection of in-stock carpet, hardwood, LVT, ceramic tile, and area rugs. Take advantage of our free design consultation to make your home look its best. Visit us today at Carpets and Furniture of Dalton.
Your destination for home.
Right back with you here at Harmon Field. Dalton getting ready to punt if they don't hold on the punt. Or get called for it anyway. Adrian Gongora will be around his own 21-22 by the time he gets to kick.
Yeah, we need a good punt from Adrian.
Need a good snap.
Here.
Great snap. Okay, Adrian. Oh, roll. Please roll. Please roll. That's roll. Oh, come on down there. There's a block in the back that won't get called. Number 7, Andy Atongana, the closest one, and Calhoun is going to get the ball inside Dalton's territory. Fans over there are wanting a flag. Well, they should be happy. That's what we get, flags. But Calhoun is wanting some laundry thrown over there as we need to get number 7, Andy Atongana. We need to get some of our guys out of there. We've got some interesting stuff going on.
Adrian needs to go. This is where you can make it. Like, you're up 21-14, boys. Understand that. Get back.
Don't know what happened over there. It's on the other side of the field, but I can only guess it was something other than Merry Christmas. How's school going for you?
Yeah, I'm sure they're having a good, pleasant conversation. I don't know that Coach Carpenter don't need to let a couple of guys sit on the sideline for a second and cool off, because we don't need to give them any more field position than they already have.
No, because they'll get that on their own.
They're right at midfield. So Calhoun was wanting a late hit, but there was no late hit there. I mean, I think we got tripped up on the sideline as much as they did. So we weren't even trying to tackle from my vantage point.
All right, Jackets at midfield. Calhoun with 1 receiver at the top, 2 to the bottom.
They should only have 1 timeout left unless something happened I don't know about.
Got 21, Caden Williams in the backfield. Jeff Sunlock is going to be applying pressure. And pass was caught by number 3. Number 3, Justin Beasley. And a little bit of booing coming from the Gordon County crowd. I'm not sure what was going on with that, but right. I didn't see anything happen.
The clock should be running. They did not call timeout. Why is the clock not running? They're in the field.
Now he's signaling it. Now he just signaled it.
But what?
Because it was a first down.
Well,
I know. I'm just telling you what.
They set up the whole time. Sorry, I'm getting very frustrated with how this game is going again. Good.
There's another flag.
Oh, my goodness.
Now it's getting a little obvious.
Yeah, I told you want to sit a couple of guys down.
Yeah. Now
but they've got to get the clock under control, because there should be at least 45 seconds or less on the clock. My goodness, guys. I'll let you in on a little secret. This is the same crew that we had at Rockmart.
Well, at least they're consistent.
Man, this is tough.
Here we go with the call.
Sideline warning.
That's a
Calhoun.
sideline
Okay.
against Calhoun.
No
pass interference.
Is that offsetting?
Well, he didn't say it offset.
He didn't say it offset, but is it offsetting? But they still get the penalty because it's a warning? Like, I don't know how that works, so we'll see how that goes. Yep, they still get the position. Man. Dalton's shooting themselves in the foot a little bit. They're not getting any help, but the Dalton's shooting themselves in the foot a little bit. They've got to get their clock under control. That's 100% officiating, in my opinion. Like, they should have started that clock like it should start now.
See, yeah.
They're set,
yeah.
like.
Great.
Get the ball. Oh, offensive lineman
Is
caught
that
the ball.
not no, Trey Townsend caught it, went back to the quarterback.
Okay.
He caught his own pass.
What's the penalty on?
We got another flag. Here we go. We got another flag.
Let's see what the flag is.
Here we go.
Leadership by Jeff Son. We've got to get composure on our sideline, though. We've got to make sure we keep our heads. We do not want to let them score if we can help.
A lot of these guys know each other, have grew up with each other, and played ball with each other, so that always adds a little juice to the game.
I mean, Dalton Calhoun is a rivalry.
Yeah, it is.
It has become a rivalry.
It's a big region. It's a big region game. A lot of importance on this because a lot of this will go.
They're saying against Dalton.
I'm going to act surprised.
True. Gosh, bless America.
Who knew? Who would have guessed? We're going to discuss it for a little longer.
I mean, it was very clean by Dalton in the first quarter, and then it just went off the rails. Penalty after penalty.
Well, Dalton got a lead. I'll just let you go from there. Here we go. Here's the call. Let's see. Personal foul against Dalton.
Personal foul. No, unsportsmanlike against the, oh, wow. They're just going to let them. Just give them the touchdown. Just go ahead and put it in the end zone. I may have to take the headsets off, folks. I'm losing my mind.
Curtis, you missed it. Talking to two. If we've got a timeout, we could use one. We need one. Yep, good idea.
Got to keep our composure.
How much is your home worth? Find out at ColdwellBanker.com with an instant estimate of your home's value.
Local expertise matters, and Coldwell Banker Kennard Realty has been guiding our community home for almost 50 years.
Locally owned and operated with offices in Dalton, Ringo, Calhoun, Cartersville, and Cleveland, Tennessee. We are here to help. Coldwell Banker Kennard Realty, guiding you home since 1974.
Go Big Red!
Why should you choose OptiLink Internet?
When I work from home, I need fast, reliable internet. OptiLink provides that with no hidden fees.
Our customers depend on us for great service and quality. And that's why we chose OptiLink Internet.
As we serve the needs of our clients, we need reliable internet service. That's why I chose OptiLink as my hometown provider.
Some people say you can't get fast internet. I say, oh yes you can with OptiLink.
Experience the difference. Call today.
Right back here at Harmon Field. While you were gone, they have moved the ball down to the Dalton 5, 30-yard penalty.
That wasn't no half a distance. That was the full 30.
All of a sudden, the second quarter has gotten a little wild, or toward the end of the second. That was Cameron Staten coming off. 9, Curtis?
Yeah, that was Cameron, yeah.
Took me 9 weeks to get it right.
I think they're trying to get a hold of somebody.
They'll throw flags on us, but they'll talk to them. Well, what are we waiting on here?
Yeah, somebody's gotten a warning over there, it looked like.
the officials or the players are looking over there in the corner.
I think it was a fan they're trying to get a hold of. It's gotten a little cheapy here in the second quarter for sure.
Direct snap to Amari Winston, 85. Winston is down.
Another hole.
I'm going to act surprised. We got a flag. Now let's see. They're going to probably call this on Calhoun. I can't believe it. There is a hold against Calhoun. I'm as shocked as anybody in North Georgia.
All righty. We'll take it. At least they're calling it both ways here.
Yeah.
We'll take it. We've all got to keep our composure over here.
Most of us are.
Got a little football game going on in the middle of all this, right? All right, Dalton. 36 seconds. For some reason, Calhoun still has 2 timeouts, although I guess they just had to, and the scoreboard was wrong, which seems to be typical.
They've called. I know that for a fact they've called 2.
Well, they only should have 1 then, but they're showing 2 on the scoreboard. Officials, I'm not sure if they keep that up with that or not, so.
Well, it's obvious me and you don't, so that's not on us.
I know they called 1. I don't know if they called the second one, but seems like they did, but I can't remember.
First and goal, Jackets from the Dalton 15. Trey Townsend back in the pocket. Trey Townsend has got a great pass to number 2.
Inside leverage.
Number 2 was called for taunting. They called it. Number 2 was taunting.
It's after the play, so they'll be on the kickoff.
Cohen Chadwick on a great catch, great pass by Trey Townsend. We got a flag on the play. That'll probably be on the kickoff, won't it?
Yes, I think so. Well, I mean, I wonder if Coach Carpenter has a chance. I'm not sure what they'll do here. So they're congregating again.
Receiver stood over the defender.
He had a great route, went inside RJ, and just great catch, great throw.
I tell you, it's hard to cover a fast receiver when you're that close. It's just hard.
It is. All right, so this quarter has been
interesting.
Weird.
Okay, here goes the call. Touchdown's good, we know that.
Personal foul. Calhoun.
Unsportsmanlike against Calhoun on the kickoff. 18 seconds left to go. Dalton had a 21-7 lead. Now we're a point away from it being tied up.
And Calhoun gets the ball starting the third quarter.
Believe it or not, I actually remembered that.
You did a whole spiel at the beginning.
I did. I'm staying true to it.
All right. We got to get our composure. It's a 0-0 game.
97, your kicker
1-0 game.
Carlos Lopez. We got a flag on Dalton. Offsides on Dalton.
Might have 12 men in the back. Yep.
Offsides on Dalton.
Offsides?
Oh, this is plumb comical. Offsides against Dalton. Penalties deferred or declined.
Calhoun's happy just to get the
18 seconds.
Extra point attempt.
Again, Carlos Lopez, your kicker for the Jackets. Kick is up and good. We are tied at 21. We'll be right back to Harmon Field.
AFG has a new look and a new downtown location. Still the same great service you've come to expect for the last 50 years. Providing health insurance for employers, individuals, and seniors. Come enroll with us and go Big Red.
54 years. How did we get here? It's that we made meaningful relationships and helped so many people along the way. And that is the measure of a man.
Whether you run a business, run your family's finances, or you're opening your first account, you need sound financial guidance from bankers who know you by name. Discover what a strong, locally owned community bank can do for you. Built Well Bank.
2022 football season's here, and the Oakwood Cafe is ready to serve you pancakes as big as your head. Come on down on Saturday morning after the big game and eat a plate full of hash browns till your belly starts aching. And don't forget to check out what we've got going on at Walnut Hill Farm. Woo!
Hey folks, Jason Benson, Ford of Dalton. We're proud to be the only President's Award-winning dealership in the area, a testament to our dedication to customer satisfaction. We've been voted the top Ford dealer in all of Georgia by DealerRater.com. And remember, Ford is built for America and Ford of Dalton is built for you.
Back with you at Harmon Field, where we were.
And now they get to kick from the 40.
I thought there was.
So they had.
I am so confused on why they're kicking from the 40.
They should be set to the same spot. Where they normally kick? 35?
40's where they normally kick.
Well, because we had a flag before the touchdown against Calhoun.
Right.
And we didn't see it before we went to break, but they called a flag against Dalton personal foul on the kick. So now they're kicking from normal. So, yeah.
Wow. I have no clue what we did on that.
What a quarter. The tale of two quarters this has been.
Catch that. Don't let it. There you go. Is that Andy Atongana?
It is.
Andy Atongana.
Got a flag.
Got a flag.
Get away, Dalton. Go.
Now you see what's going on right there. They're not going to call that.
No, another one against us.
Now see, they did that right there.
And another one against us.
Curtis, if you got a flag, throw one.
You know, I think it's going to be offsetting because I think the first one was against Calhoun, I believe.
Well, I think they got 6.
So, and then they called 2 against Dalton. So.
Oh, no. Look at Andy.
Because I think he's gone.
What? Is he gone?
I think that's what they're doing.
Wow.
If you really look at it, this is exactly what Calhoun wants. They want Dalton in their heads.
They want to be in Dalton's heads.
Yes, and Dalton in their own heads. We've got to keep our composure. It's a game.
You don't want to lose a game because of junk like this.
And I imagine at half, Coach Carpenter is going to flip his lid.
Well, it's amazing to me. You know, it goes both ways, but we know. And I'll just leave that right there.
Let's see what they call. Should be offsetting. If it's 1 versus 10, it doesn't matter.
Well,
I
think every ref threw a flag, so there's 1, 2, 3. There's 6 or 7 refs out there.
They threw one early, and I don't know what the first one was on, but Dalton acted like
I think the guy
threw
one from the press box that does the clock. I think he threw one.
So
here
let's
we go.
See what it was.
Personal foul against Calhoun. Unsportsmanlike against Dalton. Unsportsmanlike again against Dalton.
Again, I think they offset though. I don't know. I don't know if they stack, I'll be honest. That's why you do those little courses, I guess they do. Make sure you understand these things.
I wasn't expecting such a boring game.
It has been crazy quarter, I tell you. First quarter, Dalton had a really good first quarter. Second quarter has been just a little odd. Dalton's been off. But, you know, we scored a touchdown. We scored 2 in the first, 1 in the second. They have scored 2 in the second, 1 in the first.
Where is 7? Is he?
He's on the sideline. I don't know if I've seen him walk off.
Well, good. I'm glad he's there.
But I don't know.
Not. Okay. Let's see. What are they talking about with here, Coach Carpenter?
So they do count them off. Okay. Now it's something new not new, but something that just high school's different. Now they're going to count 30 off from Dalton. There's 1. I'd say we take a knee and just go into half.
He's already.
Yeah, he's done it twice. He does that. He does it twice. Man, Dalton's had. I will say this: we don't need any more of these because about every player on our team has had some sort of unsportsmanlike.
We've lost that momentum.
Oh, gosh,
that momentum we have lost.
Momentum went away when we started kind of getting in our own heads.
There's been multiple sources that's took it, but we've lost the momentum.
It's a 0-0 game. That's what you got to look at it.
It literally is.
It's a half, one more half of football at Harmon Field.
Basically, you're starting all over.
Yep.
Yeah, I agree with you. Just take a knee. Jeez. That way you won't be called for holding or unsportsmanlike
or somebody else getting unsportsmanlike.
Right.
I mean, they meet.
I wonder if we can be called for unsportsmanlike if 2 of our own guys were to get in an argument in the huddle.
They probably could.
Could that happen?
I think they can.
I'm just curious.
I'll be
just
honest.
wondering. They're discussing something else again with the Calhoun staff. I'm still wondering if there was. Yeah. Andy's over there. Oh, man, I was freshly shaven when this second quarter started. I got stubble going now.
It's 9 o'clock.
Is it 9 o'clock?
It's 9 o'clock.
Jeez. No wonder I'm getting drowsy. Just take a knee.
Nope.
Okay. Adriel. Come on, Adriel. Watch out. There's going to be a hold somewhere.
All right, going in.
That is going to be the halftime. We're tied at 21 at Harmon Field. We'll be right back to start the third quarter, folks.
And now presenting for your halftime entertainment, the Calhoun Marching Yellow Jacket Band. Tonight's show will include Bang Bang by Green Day, Make It Right by the Foo Fighters, Funko, our percussion feature written by Robert Melville, Blinding Lights by The Weeknd featuring trumpet solo by Laylee Martinez, and Take Me Home Country Roads by John Denver. Mellophone soloist is Nate Eichman. Trumpet trios are Briley Williams, Javen Wells, Natalie Cisneros, Kevin Jacobo, and Akeelan Harris. Band staff includes Robert Melville, percussion instructor, Meredith Lackman, color guard instructor, Jonathan Lackman, marching and visual instructor, and Tracy Farabah, majorette instructor. The band is under the direction of Mr. Thomas Osborne and Mr. Larry Brown. Drum majors, Leslie Chavez, Stella Arnold, and Campbell Nudd. Is the band ready? The field is yours. Ladies and gentlemen, the Calhoun Marching Yellow Jacket Band.
Good evening, Catamount fans. On behalf of Superintendent Dr. Tim Scott, Principal Dr. Lee Collins, and Director of Bands Jana Pye, please welcome to the field for your halftime entertainment, the 2023 edition of the Dalton Catamount Marching Band. Tonight, the band invites you to join them on a journey of sight and sound aboard the Catamount Express. We begin with Take the A Train, bring it a little closer to home with the Chattanooga Choo Choo. Next, we go a little closer to home with the Midnight Train to Georgia. Our journey continues with percussion feature on Ozzy Osbourne's Crazy Train. We bring our trek back to the station with the Doobie Brothers' Long Train Running and the longtime Dalton band favorite, Casey Jones. Drum majors, Katie Espedia, Angie Arredondo, and Emily Torres. Are we ready to board? Join us now on the 2023 Catamount Express. All aboard! presentation of the Dalton Catamounts Marching Band. As you exit the train, please watch your step and be sure to thank our 2023 corporate sponsors: Weems Engineering, Lauder & Jones, Engineered Floors, EBC Transport, Benny Lauder, A to Z Mobile Blasting, Bright's Pediatrics, Precise Inspections, and Southern Customs. We wish the Dalton Catamounts a good luck tomorrow as they head to Saudi High School for their third competition of the season.
If you could live anywhere, where would it be? And what would it be like? Open up a world of possibilities when you sell your home and make those dreams real. At ColdwellBanker.com, you can get an instant estimate on your home, compare cost of living city by city, and learn more about our revolutionary seller's assurance program. So it really is true. Your dreams don't have to be just dreams.
The 22 football season is here, and we are fired up for our area teams. And Cherokee Pizza is the best place to start or finish the game. Come here for the pizza, the beverages, or the arcade, baby. Good luck, teams, and go Dogs. Woo!
Hey folks, Jason Denson, Ford of Dalton. Purchase a new Ford vehicle from us, you'll be getting more than a great vehicle. We offer an exclusive 10-year warranty on all new Ford vehicles. Best selection we've had in years. I-75 exit 336 or FordofDalton.com.
Go Catamounts!
Welcome to Carpets and Furniture of Dalton. Our 250,000 square foot showroom is filled with every kind of indoor and outdoor furniture imaginable, ready to take home today, along with a huge selection of custom cabinets, appliances, lighting, and accessories. Need flooring? We have that too. Shop our massive selection of in-stock carpet, hardwood, LVT, ceramic tile, and area rugs. Take advantage of our free design consultation to make your home look its best. Visit us today at Carpets and Furniture of Dalton.
Your destination for home.
Every community has its challenges. Ours is no different.
But while some see challenges, we see opportunities.
Opportunities to harness the pride and strengths of Whitfield and Murray County.
The United Way fights for the education, basic needs, and health of everyone in our community.
We are the hand raisers, the game changers, and the problem solvers.
And when we're united,
we can create a community where everyone is a part of something bigger than themselves.
Right back here with you at Harmon Field. Before we get the third quarter started, let's remind everyone our corporate sponsors for this live stream, those being Adcock Financial Group, Associates of Orthopedics and Sports Medicine, Bear Paper Tube, Builtwell Bank, Carpets of Dalton, Kaler Industrial Sales, Coldwell Banker, Kennard Realty, Direct Packaging, Duncan Tree Services, Engineered Floors, and Ford of Dalton. Jefferson's, which Horn Steakhouse, Oakwood Cafe, Pete's Care, Transformers Transmission, and Complete Auto Repair, the Dalton Quarterback Club, and Brandon Brown Productions. Curtis, I have to say, when I'm going over the corporate sponsors, that's as fast as I ever talk without goofing up. But we are getting ready to start the third quarter. 21-21.
0-0, pretty much. That's
Exactly.
what you gotta look at it.
Exactly.
Of course, if we were up 35-0, I still think you look at it 0-0. So
You better.
Calhoun obviously can score fast. They scored 2 late touchdowns to tie this up. In the second quarter, just didn't go Dalton's way. First quarter, Dalton dominated both sides of the football, offense, defense. Second quarter came a real weird quarter, and we just lost our composure. So got to make sure we come out here aggressive and make sure that we make the plays when we have them to make.
Second half is underway as number 7 for the Jackets is going to be returning this kick. Number 7 being Jaden Thomason. And the Jackets will come out 1st and 10 from their own 40. Nope,
like
they were on 33-yard line. I was looking at the wrong official with the ball.
Yeah. Well, he kind of kept running down the sideline, so it's hard to know exactly where he went.
I think he was reliving his high school days, too.
Yeah, Kendrick's London on the stop.
So the Jackets, 33-yard line. Again, number 15, Trey Townsend, your quarterback.
I mean, Calhoun.
Go ahead.
I'm sorry, I was going to say Calhoun found their groove in the second quarter.
They got cranked up.
So hopefully we can find our groove in the third quarter.
Dalton has got to play with intensity, but under control.
We've got to be under control.
This is a game and a team. You better play with intensity or you'll be on the short end of the scoreboard in a hurry. So don't lose your intensity. Just control it. And they did a great job because that's a very good running back that they've held to a minimal gain. A gain of about 2 for Caden Williams, who you saw there in the second quarter broke a long touchdown. He can go.
Yeah, again, we got to keep our composure.
Yes.
And go on to the next play, which we did there.
2nd down and 8. Jackets from their own 35 as Williams picked up 2. Our Lady Cat volleyball team has a very big match tomorrow at Dalton at 11 o'clock in the morning. Sweet 16 match against Loganville, so please come out. I got to hurry and throw a plug in there between plays. Townsend again in the shotgun, 21. Caden Williams going out in motion. Townsend's going to run out of the pocket. And Townsend has got number 21, that same Caden Williams. And I'm guessing our defender just slipped, fell, or something because Williams was pretty open. And he was being defended by Adriel.
Yeah, Bannon was kind of in between. He rolled out of the pocket, and there was nobody between him and Bannon Thalen. So either he goes and tries to make the tackle or you stay with the man and the quarterback runs. So he made the decision, and the quarterback made a good decision, and they got good yardage out of it.
Jackets down to the Dalton 46-yard line where it's 1st and 10. Big Red barely moved there, so there's no flag to be thrown there.
Yeah, I mean, it's one of those opinion-based.
I roll over more than that in the bed when I'm sleeping, so I know they didn't get a flag on that. Trey Townsend going to hand this one off to Caden. Great tackle by number 13, R.J. Story, and 8, Bannon Phelan. Woo!
That's how you tackle
That's
that young
how
man.
you stop Caden Williams. Williams loses one, so it's 2nd and 11. Curtis, they was on him as soon as he had the ball. It was like they were in the huddle. They knew he was going to get it.
Yeah, they didn't have much room to run there.
No. We can do that 3 more times. They're going to be punting.
Yeah, we've just got to get pressure on the quarterback. The Calhoun offensive line is kind of tightened up. We got in early and got him rattled, but the second quarter they got really comfortable and started, blocking well for him.
As you say, they had gap integrity. Townsend waiting on the snap. Trey going to roll out, and he's got number 2. 2 was open. Pass is incomplete. Intended receiver was number 2, Cohen Chadwick. It's 3rd down, 3rd and 11 for the Jackets.
It's a break for Dalton.
Yes, because he was open.
He was. Ethan's kind of done that as well. Sometimes you just throw it a little too hard, and number 2 just couldn't quite catch the football. I was kind of watching Kendrick's London. He is not feeling well. His shoulder is hurting, so he's trying to work through some pain.
Crowd on Dalton's side getting up, cheering on this defense. The Cats need a big stop here. Force these guys into a punt as we're tied at 21. Townsend going to drop back in the pocket. And Townsend was throwing to number 14. He never turned around. No receiver in the area. That's 4th down. Dalton brought a little pressure on that. And Calhoun is going to be punting. And number 1, Bubba Tanner, is going to drop back to receive the punt. Number 6 punter for Calhoun is Isaac Green. Curtis, we saw a high snap in the first. Oh, that's not a high snap. Yeah, that was very fast. Bubba Tanner's going to call a fair catch around his own 16-yard line where Dalton will have it 1st and 10.
Dalton didn't even get set.
No, they snapped it. I mean, they did their job. They snapped it.
They did what they were supposed to do,
yeah.
Man.
They're not obligated to wait on us to get on the field.
No, Bubba had to do what Bubba had to do because there was no blocking for him.
No, that's barely on the field, much less ready to block.
I was, again, watching Kendricks. He is not feeling well. His shoulder is hurting.
I hope he can
work out.
You know, we got Cartersville next week. Yeah. Next week is our regular season finale. Yeah. And we do not want this to be our final game at Harmon Field. Dalton needs to win tonight to keep the hopes of having at least one more game here at Harmon for the first round of the playoffs. If we could secure a number 2 seed, but we have got to win this game before we worry about next week. Number 52, Peyton Starling, getting a late run onto the field. I think he just got the memo there.
Yeah.
First down.
Just started the clock, so nope, he can't get his helmet set. He's trying to get the play call.
We got plenty of time. Got Jeff Son as the H-back. 2 receivers at the bottom, 1 at the top. I got Adriel Hernandez. Adriel's got a lot of room over there. Let's see what kind of speed Adriel can turn on. Adriel is going. Adriel is going to step out of bounds around the Calhoun 45-yard line. No flags. I'm as surprised to say it as you are. No flags. First down, Dalton.
Great job by Adriel. He kind of run himself out of bounds. Bubba had him ready to go, kind of a convoy, and Adriel just kind of lost it there at the last second out of bounds. But hey, great run right there, good positive yardage.
I think he got ahead of his legs or something.
He did.
I got Bubba Tanner coming out on this play. We got number 5 Kendricks London and 13 R.J. Story here at the bottom. Adriel in the backfield with Ethan. I got a feeling this will not be going to Adriel. He's probably needing to catch his breath. I would have to be over here on the side getting 4 tanks of oxygen if it was me. Oh my goodness, high snap. Ethan's going to fall on it, and we just lost yardage, and we wasted a down, as now it's going to be 2nd and 20. We just lost 10 yards. Oh, my goodness.
All right, we're going to huddle up.
Oh, goodness gracious.
Oh, you have such a good play, good momentum, and then you just – hey, you got 2 downs to try to make it up.
We got to cover 20 yards in 2 plays.
You just got to – you can't beat yourself, you know?
Not when you're playing Calhoun, because they're good enough to beat you on their own.
Oh, flag on Dalton.
We don't look in sync at all. Our offense is not in sync.
But we weren't
substitution infraction against Dalton.
So I don't know. Again, Coach Long is trying to plead his case. We didn't huddle up and we weren't set. You're bringing people on and off the field. It's just, I don't know. I don't know. I'll just leave it at that. I don't know.
2nd and 25. Dalton back to their own 40.
The clock's running now. Well, it should be. Yeah, there it goes.
2 receivers at the top, 3 to the bottom. Empty backfield for Ethan. Now we've got number 1, Bubba Tanner, coming in motion. Ethan's going to throw it out here to Jeff Son. Jeff Son has got a little bit of room. Jeff Son is up to midfield. So it's going to be 3rd and long.
You know, he ran forever. It felt like he'd been a little farther than 3rd and 15, but good pickup on a 2nd down play.
Yeah, of course, it was 2nd and 25, so he gained 10. It's a good gain. It's just when you're 2nd and 25, you're going to have to gain a lot to get it.
Yeah, you got to get it.
3rd and manageable, which 3rd and 15 is not really what we call manageable.
Again, you don't have a lot of play calls for 3rd and 15.
3 to the bottom, 1 to the top on receivers. Again, Adriel in the backfield with Ethan. We got 12, 11 on the play clock. Got plenty of time. Ethan with the ball. Looking. Ethan has got a receiver, number 1, Bubba Tanner.
Great catch.
That is a great catch by Mr. Tanner. Yes, he caught that ball. He sure did. That's a 1st down for Dalton at the Calhoun 34-yard line.
When you give Ethan time to throw and he can step into it, man, he can make good throws. Super accurate throw because he was right between 2 Calhoun defenders, and then Bubba taking control and making the catch. He's had really good catches tonight.
Curtis, that was a very clutch 3rd down conversion for Dalton.
Yeah, we needed that for sure.
In the worst way. All right, the Big Red has it on the Jacket 34-yard line where it's 1st and 10. Bubba Tanner and Kendricks London to the top. R.J. Story to the bottom. Ethan's going to hand it off to Adriel. Adriel is putting on some moves.
Nope.
And Calhoun has got enough athletes where they can shift and juke and jive with you. So that kind of stuff is not going to work with Calhoun. You're going to have to turn it up and run. And Adriel picked up 1, so it's 2nd and 9, Dalton.
Yeah, it looked promising, and then, again, they're Calhoun.
They're quick.
They're disciplined.
Against somebody else, you would have got more yardage. But when you've got the speed Calhoun always has, you can't do that kind of stuff. You got to turn it upfield and go.
And they don't miss tackles very often.
No. Or if they do, just not tonight. Ethan with the ball. Adriel's with the ball. Adriel with the ball now, and Adriel has got some number 8. Again, it's number 8. Oh, goodness. We are I see right now what's going on. There's a lot of jawing going on trying to get us to throw a punch or shove somebody to get a penalty on us, and thankfully it didn't work.
Again, we keep our composure, and I think those go against them.
I'm watching what's happening, and it's the jawing is the bait for us to react so that we'll get the penalty, and thankfully we're not reacting to it now. Same thing happened last week with Cass.
I'd imagine Coach Carpenter has something to do with that.
Mm-hmm. 3rd and 14. I'm sure there was some intense fellowship during halftime. All right, Ethan going to throw this out here to a wide open R.J. Story. R.J. is short of the first. R.J.'s out around the Jacket 24-yard line.
He's right there at it. I don't know.
Well,
yeah, they gave it to him.
Yeah. They did. I thought he was short. That's what I get for thinking when I'm not equipped to do it. So that's a first down for Dalton.
Hey, that's 2 big conversions on this drive, 3rd and 15.
It is.
Calhoun playing very soft coverage, which means they respect the receivers. You know, we've hit several downfield passes this year, and Calhoun obviously has watched film and knows that. And
all right, 1st and 10 for Dalton. 2 receivers at the bottom, 1 to the top. Ethan throwing this out here to R.J. R.J.'s down to about the 17-yard line. That's a good little gain.
Yeah, that's a good job.
That's a gain of about 6 or 7 for Dalton. The Cats are moving the ball. We got a Yellow Jacket slow to get up. Hope he's okay.
Yeah, they kind of got rolled up on there. Good job by R.J. getting as much as he could and getting down.
We got several guys on this football team that also play basketball, so that tells you the athleticism that's on this team. Same thing with Amari Winston for Calhoun. Fantastic athlete. All right, Dalton with 1 receiver to the top and bottom. Ethan's going to throw it out here for, it was a little bit, just a tad behind Kendricks. Incomplete. 3rd down, Curtis.
Yep. Is it 3rd down again? Yeah. 3rd and 3 or 4?
3rd and about 3.
3rd and 3.
Oh, goodness. This is, again, where this field gets small.
The windows get tighter.
Oh. Come on, Dalton. You've converted some really big 3rd downs. This is another one that we need you to convert.
It's kind of that in-between right here, too, by the way.
This is a tough area.
Because it's a field goal. Adrian Gore can kick it.
Oh, my goodness. We just gave him 5 as we jumped off sides.
That shift got Peyton Starling.
That's going to make it 3rd and 8 now instead of 3rd and 3.
Coach Long again's pleading his case for disconcerting signals. Because you can go lateral, but if they talk, then I don't think it's allowed. I mean, I don't know. That's the college level. But
they called that against Georgia defense.
Yeah. And they called it against
for doing some stuff.
Kentucky, I believe, a couple times.
Was it in the Kentucky game? I believe it was in the Kentucky game where they called it on Georgia.
Yeah, again,
plead your case, Coach, but it will be to no avail.
I mean, maybe the next time you get it, That's kind of how you do it.
Yeah.
You got to be nice.
Wake him up to what you're doing.
Again, these guys are out here volunteering. They're not volunteering, but they're giving their time. And, we're having games played on Thursday night. So we've got to give these guys some credit. It's a hard job. They can't see everything. They are human, so. All right, another 3rd and long for Ethan Long.
Single receiver to the top and bottom. Ethan with the ball, going to throw it out here to. That's a good play. Calhoun closes so fast on that when you think you've got a lot of yards. It's going to be 4th and about 1, looks like.
Now, this is where I'm with you. I think I'd love to see them get under center. Now, I've heard plenty of coaches talk about when you're a shotgun team, getting under center is just a different type of snap, and it doesn't quite work out
I've heard that too.
But this is a big possession for Dalton.
But you're going back 4 or 5 yards to snap it back in a shotgun when all you need is 1 yard, and it just gives the defense more room to get you stopped when you just need 1 yard. So hopefully,
Depends on where they give it to. They did not give it to him.
Please.
They did not give it to him.
Please.
He is short.
Again, there goes the case for being under center. So the Jackets are going to hold. Oh, jeez.
All right, here we go.
Sometimes I miss old school football.
Yep.
All you need is 3 feet.
And you gained about 2, it looked like.
Well, we've got 4:47 left to go here in the third quarter. We're deadlocked at 21.
Yeah, 2 possession or 1 possession each team, and 1 possession or each team's come out with nothing. Dalton getting those small yardage has been very tough.
Mm-hmm. Calhoun's big, strong, and quick. Other than that, we should be dominating them on the line.
And they're selling out. I mean, sometimes I think you use that to your advantage, right?
Oh, boy.
Do a little quarterback rollout.
We need a stop here bad. Is this going to be a direct snap to Amari Winston? We got a flag. So hopefully that's going to be 5 yards against the Jackets.
No, I think they're.
So it's going to be 1st and 15.
Calhoun's acting like they're trying to get a timeout call. Get off. I mean, he's attempting to plead his case too. So let's see what happens with the official.
Wouldn't surprise me. Wouldn't surprise me.
Here we go. Here's the call. Yep. I think it's a substitution.
Yeah, it's a substitution on the illegal shift. It's a substitution infraction against the Jackets.
Called that for Dalton once. Now they got Calhoun once.
1st and 15. Jackets back to about the 10-yard line.
Now, I will say in that series, they were set, ready to go, so that is a penalty.
Boy, Curtis, a turnover right here, a pick 6.
You know, Adriel had a
Visions
good chance
of sugar
early.
plums again.
Bad snap.
I'll take anything. I'm not picky. I'll take anything. I got Caden Williams going in motion. Trey Townsend, your quarterback. Townsend's going to throw it out here. Intended for number 1. Pass was incomplete. Number 1 being Cam Penny.
Another flag.
I didn't see the flag. False start against the Jackets. So it's on the that'd be half the distance, right? So 5-yard line?
Yeah, but it's still first down. So.
Yeah. Unless we decline it.
Which I don't know if we can because the procedure, I think they're asking. So let's see. Yeah, he's declining.
Yeah, we declined.
So we had the option to decline. Good.
1st and 15 or 16 from the 10-yard line.
So that was a procedure penalty, I guess. Is that what that was? Not a false start. If we can get
we need
pressure,
to hold him down here.
Yeah, if we can get pressure and get him throwing the football off his back foot.
That was a low snap. Caden, come on, right there. Good job, Dalton defense. Good job. 3rd down.
That was a great job by Peyton Starling, getting in the backfield, grabbing the running back.
Dalton defense is doing a great job, Curtis, this 3rd quarter. We're down to 4:18, deadlocked at 21, and Jackets have got it 3rd and 15.
We got to keep our composure. We've got to quit. Just go to the next play. It's done. Move on. You cannot give them any life. Give them any motivation. They don't need any more.
Cameron Staten came in. Adriel Hernandez is coming out. Andy Antongana has got this receiver to the bottom.
Going to play press coverage.
Staten to the top. Townsend back in the pocket. Townsend's going to air one out. That's going to be an incomplete. That was not on Dalton. The receiver himself got his foot tangled up. So good. That's a good no call.
Yeah,
you never know sometimes. That's a good no call. It's 4th down, baby.
Yeah, I think he was trying to get the call by running into RJ, but the ball was not close.
Good job on that Dalton D.
Great job by Dalton there.
They stopped us on that 4th and 1. We gave the ball to them, and the Dalton defense rose to the occasion. Now let's watch and pray for a high snap. Bubba Tanner, hopefully, should get great field position for Dalton. That's a wow. Man, I was getting excited when I seen that low snap.
Another 5 yards penalty. Yeah, I wish.
Oh, my heart sped up. Got a penalty against the Jackets. False start. Half the distance. Going back to the 5, I think.
Yep.
We're wearing this side of the field out.
That should move Bubba up. We like this side of the field.
We're wearing it out.
I kind of wish we had the 4th quarter going this way.
All right, Bubba is around the Calhoun 40-yard line. Again, I'm praying for a high snap. Well, snap's good. Ooh, that's going to roll, but it's going out of bounds. So,
a little past midfield.
Ball's just inside Dalton's side. We'll be right back to Harmon Field.
Hey folks, Jason Denson, Ford of Dalton. We're proud to be the only President's Award-winning dealership in the area, a testament to our dedication to customer satisfaction. We've been voted the top Ford dealer in all of Georgia by DealerRater.com. And remember, Ford is built for America and Ford of Dalton is built for you.
54 years. How did we get here? It's that we made meaningful relationships and helped so many people along the way. And that is the measure of a man.
Right back with you here at Harmon Field. Not much action going on here in the third quarters. We're down to 3:30 as far as scoring goes.
Yeah, old school football.
But
Defensive.
Dalton, 1st and 10 from their own 47. Ethan's going to throw it out here to Bubba Tanner. Bubba is out here in the flats, and Bubba's going to be took down around the fort. We got a flag. This might be against the Jackets, and if it is, it looks like it might be. It might be a 15-yarder, as I'm hearing horse collar is a call that could be made. Let's see.
They did grab a lot of jerseys.
For the official word.
Let's see what it is.
I vote for
Coach Long thinks it is.
I vote for horse collar because that's 15. Personal foul, face mask. That's also 15. Okay, that'll work. That'll work. We'll take that all day long. All righty. So that'll move the ball down to the Jacket. Let's see, 47. Maybe the Jacket 38-yard line is what I'm thinking, 15 yards.
You can do the math right? See how good you math.
We're going to find out. If it's 15 yards, it should be around the 38-yard line.
There you are.
38-yard line. Hey, them fingers and toes come in handy sometimes.
Mama didn't raise no fool, did they?
Well, I'm just
well,
not.
you do lawn care. Do you have all of them?
On my fingers and toes?
Yeah.
Well, I got most of them. You asking if they work or if I have them?
You have. You know, those blades spin quick now.
They are. They're kind of hard to change when they're moving. Ethan with the ball. Going to drop back in the pocket. He's got somebody in his aim.
Oh,
Number 2, Adriel Hernandez. He stepped out, but what a catch.
Oh, my. What a
Great job and concentration for Adriel. No flags. First down, Dalton.
Nice wheel route right there by Dalton, and just a perfect throw by Ethan Long.
Yeah, baby. Good job.
You give Ethan time, and he can step into the throw. He is super accurate with the football.
Our receivers have – this whole year, our receivers have done a great job all year long. We got Kendricks London and Jeff Sonlock to the top, R.J. Story in single coverage at the bottom. 1st and 10, Dalton from the Jacket 14.
Yeah, this is where it tightens.
Here we are again. Ethan, pump fake. Ethan is going to just run it. And really wasn't much room for Ethan to go as our receivers were blanketed.
Yeah, Jackets didn't bite on
Calhoun does a great job when you get inside the red zone. You can get to the red zone, but it's hard to get through the red zone against Calhoun because they've got so much speed and quickness. They can guard everybody you're sending out.
2nd and 10, no gain on the play. Yeah, Calhoun just didn't bite on the play.
No.
I think R.J. was trying to do a stop-and-go route, and Calhoun said, I'm going to go with it. All right, a little different set right here with Bubba and Adriel.
We got Bubba Tanner going in motion, going out. Adriel in the backfield with Ethan. Ethan is looking. Ethan is going to, it's going to be an incomplete. It's out of bounds. We got a flag.
No, is it a flag?
We got a flag at the 23-yard line.
That's usually in holding
position. Geez. Here we go.
On the back side.
Oh, boy. We're getting down here, and then we're finding a way to
mess up.
Yeah, mess it up. 2:49 left to go here in the third quarter. Deadlocked at 21 with Calhoun. Both teams with only one region loss.
We've got to start using the left side of the field a little bit.
Yeah, I'm just wondering.
The football field gets really tiny on the one side.
With a team that's as quick as Calhoun and you keep going to the short side of the field, you're kind of limiting on what you're able to do. And so I know that we're going to get something going out on the other side because it is legal to use both sides of the field.
You know, we say that in basketball too. Right-hand dominance, you know.
All right, 2 receivers top, 2 to the bottom. Adriel right behind Ethan, 2nd and long. Adriel with the ball. Adriel right up the gut. Adriel's get the official out of the way. Adriel is going to, yes, touchdown Dalton. Yeah, baby. Yes.
That was great running by Adriel Hernandez. That was last week running by Adriel.
That was beautiful. Mr. Hernandez, great run. 27-21. The Big Red has retook the lead.
Boy, he saw an opening and he just took it.
We have talked about the shiftiness of Calhoun and how quick they are. Adriel Hernandez just proved he's got his own wheels, which we already knew. My goodness, that young man can move with the ball. All right, Adrian Gongora getting ready to kick the PAT. As usual, Asher Renfro, your holder. Good snap, good hole. Kick is up and good. 28-21 Dalton. 2:36 left to go in the third. We'll be right back to Harmon Field.
Whether you run a business, run your family's finances, or you're opening your first account, you need sound financial guidance from bankers who know you by name. Discover what a strong, locally owned community bank can do for you. Built Well Bank.
Hey Dad, you know the other day a customer told me that they thought we only do transmission repairs here.
No, son, we are a complete automotive repair facility.
Yeah, I know we can take care of brakes, tune-ups, AC, any other general repairs your car may need.
With locations in Cartersville and Dalton, come see us.
Right back here at Harmon Field, Dalton has took the lead on a very good Calhoun team, 28-21 Dalton. Third quarter with 2:36 left to go. Again, we cannot stress the importance of this game as not just playoff seedings, but getting to play at home.
Yeah, and you know these seniors want to play another game.
You and a kid, they don't want this to be their last game at Harmon Field for this year.
I saw a couple of former players who I can guarantee you would love to put that helmet on one more time.
There is a typical kickoff for, well, I thought it was going to the end zone. The Jackets are going to return this. Number 3, we've seen him a lot on. They're holding Denzel Vasquez. My goodness.
There it is.
They called it. 4 flags. They called it. Wow.
Well, I don't know if they threw the flags on what he saw, but they threw. I don't know. We'll see.
You could be arrested for that.
All right, Dalton, get away from the sideline. Go
yeah,
back
that's
to your bench and move on.
That's
Come on,
like
Andy.
Death Valley over there for us.
Yeah, just
Number
move on.
3 was Justin Beasley on the return for the Jackets. Beasley with great speed. But there was a little bit of holding on it, but we don't know that's what they called.
It was a good catch by Beasley.
It was.
I thought that was going to end zone.
Holding against the Jackets. Penalties declined. Yeah. Holding again against the Jackets. Okay. There was 2 different guys holding.
2 different holds.
Before I realized there was a second one, I thought, we declined that?
Well, he didn't ask.
Did I miss a memo here?
He just assumed.
Oh.
All right. Get back on the side of the field. Play some defense. Again, I think Coach Carpenter said, I'm having enough of it. I think I heard at halftime we had like 145 yards in penalties.
Oh, geez.
And by the way, that was in the second quarter because we didn't have any in the first quarter.
Unfortunately, that might be a GHSA state record.
Let's hope not.
It's not one. It's not one of those.
I mean, that's why Calhoun scored 21 points.
You don't want to make the record books for that, something like that.
You can't give a good team extra time and possession.
Absolutely not. You'll pay for it. I've said it all night long and we'll say it again. What a big defensive series this is for Dalton. Keep these guys down here because they are explosive. Trey Townsend's going to throw it.
Oh, Cameron.
The pass was intended for Imari Winston, number 10.
Caleb Staten.
It was Caleb, okay.
Yep, he was right there.
Caleb Staten, great play on a gigantic Imari Winston.
Again, you had a chance because Adriel had one earlier in the first quarter. Would have been a pick 6, which we've been asking for.
I tell you, Townsend and Ethan Long, they both throw a beautiful pass.
Isn't there a saying, asking you shall receive? Isn't that a biblical saying? You're asking you shall receive?
I'm with you. Yes, it is.
Let's keep asking. Oh, we moved.
The center moved, and there it is. There it is. There's a 5-yard penalty against the Jackets.
Keep your composure, Dalton.
Now, is that a snap infraction when the center?
Is.
Okay. I like having y'all up here. Second down and 15 for Calhoun. The Jackets have the ball back to their own 12 or 13-yard line. My vision is trying to play 12. Well, is it 11? He moved it back.
Yeah, I can't tell. It's the 12.
The ball's between the 10 and the 13-yard line, so let's just leave it with that.
I think it's got the ball on the 13.
I'm safe with that. Townsend with the ball. Townsend dropped back some pockets, going to throw one out here, and it's caught. That's that big Imari Winston. He's dragging the defense. That's a first down for Dalton.
No, it's right there at it. It's not a first down, but he's a yard short. But, man, he was not going down.
I thought he had it.
He wasn't short from it, but
is that striker? He's just pulling his sock up. Okay. You do not tackle somebody like Amari Winston high. You can't. He'll drag you.
Well, they were just hanging on for dear life.
It's a free ride. I mean, you save gas that way. It's a free ride.
I'm not going to critique that because that young man is strong.
Oh, he is. He's a hoss. Caden Williams with the ball. Williams got the first down as Dalton is going to wrap up Williams around the 32, but that is enough to move the chains for the Jackets. 1:33 left to go here in the third quarter. Calhoun is going to get a new set of downs as they picked up the first on the run by Caden Williams. That big pass completion to Amari Winston set that up.
Yeah, we got a pick in our future. I just feel it. I feel like we're going to get an interception somewhere.
When do you predict it?
I don't know. I just have a feeling it's going to happen. They've been too close too many times for it not to happen tonight.
Townsend with the ball. Townsend going to throw it out here to Caden Williams. Williams with the ball. Williams is a good receiver, too. Dalton is going to take down Williams around the 43, but that's enough to move the chains again. First down, Jackets.
Yeah, he's got good hands for sure.
It seems like every time Dalton scores, Calhoun comes right back and answers. Calhoun will score, and Dalton will go down the field and answer. We got 1 Bubba Tanner coming out, 9 Caleb Staten coming in.
I'd like to know how Cartersville kept this team out of the end zone in the second half. They were up 17-0.
Well, Cartersville's like Calhoun. They got athletes all over the field.
But, man, I mean, that
game was a 21-7. That was a barn burner.
It was a barn burner.
Calhoun had a 17-0 lead, and I was told Cartersville came back and scored 21 in the second half and won the game. And when them two get together, it's always going to be a doozy.
Yep.
All right, Townsend with the ball. Trey is looking for someone to get open. Number 2 for, I believe that's Beasley. Nope, I'm wrong. Cohen Chadwick for Calhoun was the intended receiver. Pass was incomplete. 2nd and 10.
$32 seconds left in the third quarter.
2nd and 10. Jackets on their own 43.
Calhoun may have to call time getting play late.
Both teams have made a ton of mistakes, but both teams have also fought their heart out tonight too.
Wildcat.
Direct snap to Amari Winston, and Dalton has done a fantastic job.
Good job by Striker Woods right there. Again, you talked about gap integrity a second ago. Just maintaining your gap, trusting your other defenders to make the play with you. I don't think he gained a yard.
Curtis, it's 3rd and 10. 12 seconds. We're going to the fourth quarter. We're headed to the fourth quarter. Dalton 28, Calhoun 21. We'll be right back to Harmon Field.
Direct Packaging is your complete one-stop packaging supplier of choice. In addition to being the largest in-stock packaging and adhesive supplier in North Georgia, Direct Packaging also manufactures boxes while adhering to the same service standards our customers have come to expect. With over 170,000 square feet of packaging and specialty films, boxes, and adhesives, we are the leader for packaging supplies. Direct Packaging is committed to our customers. We have a dedicated fleet ready to serve you. We pride ourselves in being able to deliver upon receipt in a 60-mile radius within a 4-hour window. Our friendly staff is very knowledgeable and willing to help in any way that we can. With years of experience in the packaging industry, we can find the right product that suits your packaging needs. Direct Packaging also believes in supporting our community. We proudly serve by giving back to local organizations that make the Dalton area such a great place to live. Proud of the work we do, dedicated to the customers we serve. Direct Packaging, your largest single-source packaging distributor manufacturer in North Georgia. Contact us today.
AFG has a new look and a new downtown location. Still the same great service you've come to expect for the last 50 years. Providing health insurance for employers, individuals, and seniors. Come enroll with us and go Big Red.
Harmon Field, the start of the fourth quarter. Your Dalton Catamounts 28, Calhoun 21. Calhoun with a 3rd and 10 from their own 43-yard line. Jackets need to get to the Dalton 47 for a new set of downs. Let's do whatever we can to hope and pray this don't happen. We need that defense to yet again rise the occasion. Townsend with the ball, drops back in the pocket. Townsend has completed the pass. Townsend was getting some pressure right about the time he let go, but to no avail. Number 3, Justin Beasley with a clutch catch on third down. First down, Jackets from the Dalton 42-yard line. Curtis, we was closing in on Townsend, and right at the last second, he throws a rope to number 3, completion.
Give credit to the quarterback staying in the pocket.
Yes.
Because he had to take as much time as he could, let that route open up, and he made a good throw.
Townsend is a very good quarterback.
And now we're doing a direct snap to the running back.
I believe Townsend is a senior this year also.
Yeah, they're a senior-heavy team.
All right, direct snap to Caden Williams, number 21 here. Oh, come on. I can take him, bam. Okay. Well, he gained more than we wanted, but he didn't score. All right, Williams down to the Dalton 34, so he gained about 7.
They had a lot of blockers right there at the point of attack.
You know, when you see somebody, if you're defense, and you see somebody come in that ain't the normal quarterback, you know it's going to be a direct snap to them.
But when they can get more hats in the area than you've got blockers or defenders, it's going to be a positive play. I
know. I'm just saying, you know who's going to get it.
You know, but you don't know where it's going.
That's when you got about 3 of your buddies from the sideline to run in. All right, Townsend back in. It's second down and 2 from the Dalton 35. Townsend going to hand this one off to Caden Williams. Williams has got a first down plus more. Williams stepped out. He stepped out around the 27, 26, somewhere, yard line. First down for the Jackets.
Coach Carpenter's coaching up Bannon.
Dalton has been there. They just are not making the tackle.
Well, I mean, he's a big boy, and it's getting late in the game.
Yeah.
Remember, a lot of our guys play both ways, so that fourth quarter is so important.
Most of our guys never see the sideline once the opening kickoff starts. 10:30 left to go in your ball game. Dalton up by 7. Calhoun driving from the Dalton 26. Caden Williams again. Great job. Great job on that Dalton interior D-line.
Yeah, I think it was Stryker Woods right there at the point of attack.
Stryker got in Williams' way, but Williams got, looks like 2, second and 8.
Yeah, he never went down.
From the Dalton 24, Jackets need to get down to the Dalton 16 for another first.
Stryker's taking a much-needed break.
Yeah. I bet Stryker rests good on Friday nights as much as he's on the field.
You know, and he loves it, man. He loves football so much.
He is. Football was made for him, and he was made for football.
You know, and you love as a coach the leadership. Stryker's a leader. He's a very animated young man, got a great personality.
But you know you're going to get his all. Trey Townsend going to throw. Pass was deflected.
Jeffson locked.
Jeffson. Oh, my goodness, what could have been. But thank you, Jeffson. Thank you for the Lord blessing you to be 6'4" or 6'5".
I'm telling you, it's going to happen, LD. I just feel it.
Well, I wish you'd feel it a little bit stronger because I'm be glad if we could get a bigger lead. Third and 8.
Yeah, another 14-point lead would be great.
Here we go.
All right.
Here we go.
Good stand right here, Dalton.
Ball is on the 24. Jackets need to get it down to the Dalton 16.
Need pressure on the quarterback. Get him throwing off with 1 foot if you can.
Here we go. 2 receivers at the top, 1 to the bottom. Caden Williams in the backfield with Townsend. Townsend drops back in the pocket. Townsend's going to throw a rope out here. It's caught, but was he not short? Oh, he's right at it. They're going to give it to him?
Looks like they're giving it to him.
Let's see. Is it?
I don't know.
Is it 4th and 2 inches? They're going to give him the first. No, they're telling the chain gang to move down. Looks like it's a first down. First down.
Oh, man.
I'll tell you, though, you got to hand it to Calhoun.
Yeah.
In the clutch, when the pressure's on, the crowd's in the game, you know you got to have it. Townsend again throws a rope to his receivers, and they got clutch receivers.
Dalton did it twice last possession.
Both Dalton and Calhoun have quarterbacks that are great in the pocket when the pocket's collapsing, and got great receivers, great clutch receivers. Calhoun with 3 receivers at the top as Caden Williams has the ball. Come on, take him.
Good play right there by Bannon.
Okay.
They got some yardage, but Bannon did a good job.
Got 9 minutes to go in the ball game. Second down and about 6 for the Jackets.
Man, this is a game.
Curtis, when is your interception? When
I don't
was it
know.
this game you were thinking about?
I mean, just telling you. I just feel like we've been way too close too many times. It's going to happen. Be nice to happen around this time, but who knows?
Townsend going to throw it out here. Again, a clutch catch by the Jackets.
And first down.
Number 13 for Calhoun is Stover Morgan.
All right, first and goal from the 5. We've
first
seen this
and
before.
Goal. We've been here.
And it is hard to stop them on short yardage, and they got 4 downs to do it with.
When you've got 21 and 85 on your team, my goodness.
Yeah. They ain't going to know what to do next year without them.
You got lightning and thunder back there. Well, is Winston a junior or senior?
I think the kid, he might be a junior.
I think Winston, yeah.
The running back and the quarterback are both.
Williams and Townsend are both seniors. There's Williams with the ball.
Great job,
Adriel Hernandez. Wow, great job.
Oh, that should be a 15-yard penalty.
I know.
Pretty sure we got called for that earlier in the year, did we not?
A few times, yeah. 2nd and goal from the Dalton 5. Maybe the Dalton 4.5 or 4.
Yeah, they got maybe a half yard there. That was a great job by Adriel Hernandez.
It was.
Again, it's going to be a tough task for Dalton to. Oh,
whoa!
Too many men in the huddle.
All right, 5-yard penalty against the Jackets. Too many men in the huddle. Substitution infraction.
Well, I mean, there wasn't no huddle, but the same thing happened on Dalton, and now he's pleading his case on the same situation. So
we feel your pain.
I mean, I guess the consistency's there. I'll take it. So you call it. You know, that's what it is. Because they don't get into a huddle, so they're getting in formation. And again, Calhoun gets in formation more than Dalton does. So
that moves the ball back to the 9. Thankfully, that gives that defense. When you're on the 4-yard line, moving it back 5, that's like an acre.
Yeah. It's hard again to stop them 5 yards on 4 plays.
Townsend with the ball, drops back in the pocket, throws one up here to Winston. Take him down. There you go. 3rd down.
Look like they're back to the 4.5.
3rd down.
Got Cameron. Okay, get up, Caleb. Caleb was not feeling well. He is a large young man and can.
Winston reminds me of the big tight end that Hiram has got.
Yes.
Ginormous.
He was a big kid.
It was the guy that Georgia had. My mind's
Darnell Washington.
Darnell Washington, yeah. 3rd and goal.
Getting the crowd into it. They're going.
Jackets from the Dalton 4. Let's see if the Big Red can stop them one more time. Direct snap to Amari Winston. He's pumping him legs, and he's short. That is.
Ball's
out.
What they got?
Dalton has got the ball.
Yes, sir.
That's a touchback.
Yes, sir.
Dalton gets the ball on the 20-yard line.
He tried to reach it out and lost the football.
The Big Red fell on it in the end zone. It's Dalton football, baby. Woo! Yes. Winston pleading his case to no avail. The Big Red has took over.
Be at the 20-yard line.
That will be the 20. You done made the call.
Well, they like to talk, don't they?
First down,
Dalton at the
20-yard line. The Big Red will take over. We got 6:35 left to go in the ball game.
Oh, if you could have one of those, say the word.
Methodical.
Thank you. I can't say it. I know the word. It won't come out.
You call it what? Methodical?
Methodical.
I've been looking for that in the dictionary and I can't find it.
Or touchdown zone.
That ain't in any dictionary.
Carsonisms, as they say.
Now, I tell you, we don't need to do a 3 and out here.
No.
Okay? We don't need to do no 3 and out.
We need a 6-minute drive.
Be stingy with the ball. Hold on to it.
I think you play your game.
Hold on to the ball.
Just like this. You play your game.
Go, 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 go. That's a flag from center field. The flag was about 30 yards in the air.
Then it'd have to be a holding.
I'm quite certain that's coming against Dalton.
Yeah, it's got to be. But I don't know how you see it from that vantage point. But okay, there's an official right there looking at everything.
He almost threw that from Valley Drive. Holding again. Back to holding.
Jeez, man, I don't know how you call it. Like there's an official right there in front of the play. Why are you making the call? He's right there. All right, well.
I'm just going to be quiet.
Let the clock run. I think it continues to run. Did they stop the clock on a penalty?
Evidently, clock's at 6:24. So, how many 1st and 20s have we had tonight?
A bunch. It's been a bunch.
We've had 1st and 20 as much as we've had 1st and 10.
That's got to be at least 6 holding penalties we've had.
You're in your 9th game of the season, and you've got this many holding calls. Of course, it could have something to do with who you're playing because let's face it, when you're playing a team that's this quick and strong, sometimes you may have to hold them to keep them out.
The kid made the play. It ain't like you held him to not make the play. He made the play.
Ethan hands this one off to Adriel. Adriel had some room, but they were holding on to his jersey pretty good. So it's second down.
He got about 8 yards on that play.
Wasn't a bad run at all.
Let that clock run.
Dalton has got the ball on their own 19. It's second and 11. Cats need to get it up to their own 30 for a new set of downs. 5:47 left to go in your ball game from Harmon Field.
Still, I think you play your game. Run the football, throw on the edges. They give you the chance, throw it deep. Game's not over.
No, Lord no. Ethan going to throw this one out here to RJ. Come on, RJ! Come on, RJ! Come on, RJ! Come on, RJ! RJ is down to the up to the 45, 46-yard line.
Boy, I love to see you excited, LD.
I have never done jumping jacks while calling a ball game, but they just broke out right there.
You were giving it all you had.
Oh my gosh!
RJ.
Oh my gosh! Woo!
Great play by RJ Story.
My goodness!
I wish they had that call on the Jumbotron. Come on, RJ! Come on!
Oh, had the jumping jacks going from the press box. It's first down, Dalton from their own 45. RJ Story with a great play. Watch that left end right there.
Oh, they've been doing that all night.
Blitzing. Ethan throwing out here to Kendricks London. Kendricks London is down to the 47. That's a great gain. It's going to be second and very short.
Oh, it's close on Bannon. I'm glad Bannon's getting up because you can get rolled up on the back side of that. Hey, that's a good first down play.
Second and 2, Dalton. They are on the Calhoun 47-yard line.
Again, keep playing your game. You don't change it. Like, you've gotten here because of it.
4:35 left to go. 3 receivers to the top. RJ in single coverage to the bottom. Adriel in the backfield with Ethan. Milk that clock, baby. Milk that clock. Adriel Hernandez with a great run. Adriel's down to the neighborhood of the 40. There is not a flag. You better believe it. It's first down, Dalton.
We saw that a lot last week with Adriel, how he just kind of sidestepped in the interior line there. And when he does that, man, he gets 4 or 5 yards. Let that clock run, keep a possession.
I think I'm just going to run home. Forget driving. I got too much energy to drive.
He's not sleeping tonight,
man,
I tell you.
I am jacked. First down, Dalton from the Jacket 41. 3 receivers at the top. Adriel right beside Ethan. RJ again in single coverage. Ball's going to Adriel. Adriel kind of slipped before number 11 made contact.
11 kind of attacked the zone, the hole really well. He gave him one.
He gained one.
He got one. And considering where number 11, that linebacker plugged that hole really well. Adriel did a good job of just to gain some yardage there. All right, let that clock tick.
Yeah, drain it. Take your time. Take your time.
But I still think you play Dalton football. If they're going to play soft coverage, then, hey, take it. Take what the defense gives you.
Second and 9 from the 40.
Because they are blitzing.
All right, we got Adriel. Come on, Adriel. We got a flag. Oh, my goodness.
No, with that, I guarantee that was a hold.
Oh,
100%.
my goodness. No.
I will say on that one, I saw it 100%.
That's coming back.
Yeah.
So you can even call a jersey number on that one, huh?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. All right, Holden Dalton, that's like number 8 or 9 tonight. All right, boys. Keep that clock running is all I care about. Give us one more down. Run the clock out. All right.
That's going to move
or second and 19?
You know, it's usually first and 20. Now it's second and 20.
Yeah. So clock should run.
Dalton has set 2 GHSA records tonight. One for the most first and 20 calls, or the first and 20 situations, and 2 for the most holds in a single game. Neither one of those are good records.
You don't want either one of them.
You don't want either one, but it is what it is.
A lot of personal foul penalties in the second quarter, too.
All right. Ethan's throwing it out here to Kendricks London. Get downfield, Kenny. Kenny is down to the 39-yard line of the Jackets.
Great job right there. Now you're going to call timeout by Calhoun.
Going to be 3rd and long, 3rd and about 10. We'll be right back to Harmon Field.
How much is your home worth? Find out at ColdwellBanker.com with an instant estimate of your home's value.
Local expertise matters, and Coldwell Banker Kennard Realty has been guiding our community home for almost 50 years.
Locally owned and operated with offices in Dalton, Ringo, Calhoun, Cartersville, and Cleveland, Tennessee. We are here to help. Coldwell Banker Kennard Realty, guiding you home since 1974.
Go Big Red!
Right back here at Harmon Field. Dalton with a 3rd down and 9. 2:37 left to go in your ball game. The Big Red up by 7. Dalton and your Calhoun Yellow Jackets. Got them a classic going on here, Curtis.
Yeah, a big play right here for Dalton.
I would say I can't watch, but then again, I'm afraid I'll miss something if I don't. My voice is even trying to leave me. 2 receivers at the top, 2 to the bottom. Ethan with the ball. Ethan is going to. Ethan took a little bit too long, as that's going to be an incomplete pass.
I think they call it.
Are they? What are they?
That was a pass.
Really?
That was a pass.
It was a pass.
That was not a fumble.
There ain't nothing about that. It's a fumble.
That's a pass. I guarantee he's about to call a fumble. But that was a pass. He called a fumble. Okay, good.
Incomplete pass.
I thought he threw the little bean back down.
Woo. Ethan held on a little bit too long, and that allowed the Calhoun line to get in too close to him. 4th down, 4th and 9 from the Jacket 40-yard line.
What do you think here? One of the quick punts by Ethan?
I would love to see Calhoun jump off sides and give us 5, but is he going to do a quick kick? I don't know.
It's the quick kick.
Is it going to be a quick kick? He's trying to get on the jump. Calhoun's one of your more disciplined teams on stuff like that, so he's gotten back further. He's going to be a quick kick. There it is. There's a quick kick. Okay. Row.
Good.
18, 17, something.
Right. Well, unfortunately,
we'll be right back to Harmon Field.
Welcome to Carpets and Furniture of Dalton. Our 250,000 square foot showroom is filled with every kind of indoor and outdoor furniture imaginable, ready to take home today, along with a huge selection of custom cabinets, appliances, lighting, and accessories. Need flooring? We have that too. Shop our massive selection of in-stock carpet, hardwood, LVT, ceramic tile, and area rugs. Take advantage of our free design consultation to make your home look its best. Visit us today at Carpets and Furniture of Dalton.
Your destination for home.
Right back here with you at Harmon Field. Calhoun is going to have the ball 1st and 10 from their own 18-yard line. 2:22 left to go in the ball game. Dalton 28, Calhoun 21. The Jackets, obviously, this is the game. This is the game drive for them. Imari Winston going in motion.
How about that interception?
Caden Williams in the backfield. Caden Williams with the ball. Caden Williams, we do not need to watch this.
That's fine. Let him let the clock
yeah, it
run.
takes time off the clock. It does.
Yep.
It does.
Trying to get a penalty call, looked like, because he was laying right on Caleb.
Williams gained 6, so it's 2nd and 4. Ball is up to the Jacket 24.5-yard line.
Jackets have 2 timeouts.
Did you? Did he know? 2nd down and 4 for Calhoun. Trey Townsend, your quarterback. Townsend drops back in the pocket. Going to throw a long one out here. Pass. Woo! Oh, no. Andy Atongana.
All right, it is what it is. Moving on. It is what it is. He made a good play, but they called
replay.
it.
Watch the replay right there.
I know. He made a good play. He went for the ball.
Oh, my goodness.
That's all right. It is what it is. Keep your composure. Let's do it to score a touchdown.
In this game, it is what it is.
It is what it is.
It has been tonight, no doubt.
You got to move on.
Mercy.
Move on. They're going to be at the 40-yard line?
Well, I guess we shouldn't surprise us there. Mercy.
The fans are letting the officials know.
Absolutely. It's been the theme all night.
Wow. I got to overcome it. Doesn't matter.
Wow. All right. That'll move the ball up to the Calhoun 39-yard line where it's 1st and 10. Great play by Andy Atongana.
All right, here we go.
That's what you coach them to do right there. Mercy. Okay. 1st and 10, Jackets with 3 receivers at the bottom, 1 to the top. Trey Townsend, your quarterback, going to throw a little screen out here. We got a flag. Got a flag. Got a feeling like this is a hold.
Got 2 flags.
We'll accept both of them.
Looks like they saw both of them. Procedure penalty.
Procedure against the Jackets. Is that 5 or 10?
That's 5. I don't think they had enough men on the line of scrimmage.
1:34 left to go in your ball game.
Man, it is a game at Dalton High. Harmon Field-Bill Chappell Stadium.
All the above.
There's just nothing like being in the stadium. The electricity, the emotion. Got to get the get-back coach. Don't need no sideline warnings. All right, Dalton. Adriel's going to come off the edge here.
Calhoun, 2 receivers at the bottom.
Nope.
Trey Townsend, your quarterback. Townsend's going to throw it here to Maury Winston. Does he ever drop a pass?
Hey,
ever?
It's inbounds and the clock's running.
Does he ever drop one?
He does not. So clock's inbounds, clock's running. Remember, they have to get a touchdown. So come on, Dalton.
Ball is on Calhoun's 45. It's 2nd and 4. Jackets need to get to the 49. 1 minute left to go. Caden Williams. Boys, if you'll tackle his legs, you won't have to watch him go down the. That's a 15-yard penalty
Get
right
away,
there.
Get away, get away, get away.
There's another
get
one.
Away,
there's another one.
Away.
Yes, there's another one. It has finally caught up.
Keep our composure, Dalton.
It finally caught up.
Keep our composure.
Wow.
Keep our composure.
Wow.
Let them do it, not us.
We've saw it all night long. It's finally happened.
Well, let's see what it is. We know there's several.
Yeah, we know what we saw, but don't know what they'll call. Let's see. We got 48 seconds left to go in your ball game. And there is at least 2, Curtis. You see any more?
There was 2 or 3, I'll be honest. So let's see what it is. You know, they like to meet for half an hour down there before they make a call. So. It's like watching Georgia and Vandy the other day. I think it was Kentucky won.
Georgia and Kentucky.
They took forever.
I know. There was like 3-minute discussion. And then you wave the flag off.
Yeah.
Are you serious? Okay, here's what I saw. Now what did you see?
So now we're still discussing it. All right. I'm going to get it right. It is what it is.
Exactly. That's all we ask. Wow, there's a lot of pointing and talking and leaning in. I don't know what's going to happen here. Here we go.
Calhoun can't afford many yards.
Go. Okay.
Dead ball.
Personal foul against Calhoun. Okay, there's
Dead
one.
Ball, personal
foul against
Calhoun.
Offset. Oh, my gosh.
No, there's no way.
He even turned around and said something. Oh, my gosh.
Wow, man.
He even turned around. Have you ever?
No, yeah, we watched it all night.
My gosh.
I thought Dalton kept their composure really well.
They did that time. My goodness. 48 seconds.
Right, 48 seconds to greatness, boys.
Well, anybody that's watching sees it. All righty, 48 seconds from the Dalton 45. It's
and the first down.
It's unreal. All righty, we'll move the chains there. Boy, it's been a long time since we've seen this much excitement.
At the Harmon Field, yes.
Trey Townsend with the ball. Townsend threw a wounded.
Told you! I told you!
Wait a minute.
Go down.
Wait, I'm
flag.
looking for something.
No flag.
I'm looking.
No flag. I told you.
Yeah, baby. There's no flags. There's no flags.
I told you.
There's no flags. I can't believe it. There's not a flag. Dalton takes over. 33 seconds to go in your ball game from Harmon Field.
And who was the guy that made the play?
There's a flag.
Bubba.
There's a flag.
That's okay.
That's a celebration penalty, probably.
It's post-snap penalty.
I'm hoping the handshake line goes good.
Me too.
I'm hoping that goes well.
Because it's emotional. But
this is a very emotional game.
And the young men need to be proud, but be under control.
You're playing a
fan. They still have to play. And we don't need anybody thrown out right now. Because
we
have a lot of young men.
I don't even need you thrown out right now.
We have a lot of young men who have personal foul penalties. You get 2, you're out of the next game. And is it the next one?
Just recite the Lord's Prayer. That'll keep you calm right there. Okay.
I think they called it
2 great
the ball
football
into the
teams.
Stadium, maybe?
Going down to the wire.
All right, let's see what it was, and I hope it was nobody that
I have
didn't
who
need
intercepted
one.
that?
Bubba Tanner.
Bubba Tanner.
All right, Neil.
Victory formation. Let's see the victory formation, baby.
Now, I want to say something because I was saying it a second
Do not
ago.
bring up Georgia Tech and
Nope,
Miami.
nope. They got 2 timeouts, but we got 33 seconds. They can call them all they want. We've got it. Did I not say it was going to be an interception?
You did.
Did I say it?
You did. You wouldn't tell
Did I
me
say
when,
it?
but you did.
I just felt like we were there, and we were there.
So how do you feel about my future?
I feel you're going to do well, young Keeble.
Oh, thank you.
Man, this has been an emotional game.
Oh, my God. I don't know about the boys, but I've been emotional.
You have been emotional. I have been emotional.
We have burned some calories in his press box tonight.
Yeah, my watch says. Man. I am sorry, folks. I think I yelled.
My dad had a saying when I was growing up. He said, I'm so nervous I could thread a sewing machine with it running.
So we're at the 6-yard line. Victory formation, as LD's already said. They can call 2 timeouts, but we're still. Man, you had 2 big defensive stands from Dalton. One at the 1-yard line. The young man tries to stretch it out, fumbles in the end zone.
Here it is, Curtis. There's what we've been wanting right there.
They're calling timeout, which is okay.
Well, yeah, absolutely.
Well, I mean, I wouldn't, to be honest. There's nothing you can do. It's 1, right? And then you got 1 left. But Dalton's got 3rd and whatever. But then you have the interception by Bubba Tanner. I think it was about the 1 or the 2, and seals the deal. Just got to make sure we play smart. Again, I'm with you. That handshake line needs to be clean.
I know. These 2 teams, there's so many athletes on both sides. It's emotional.
Respect each other.
You're 15, 16, 17-year-old guys.
Yeah.
You know, we've seen stuff happen. It happens in college. It happens in the NFL.
Respect each other.
Both these teams have fought their heart out. Both teams have had crucial penalties against them. A lot of emotion. High School gym, our volleyball team hosting the Loganville Lady Red Devils in the Sweet 16. Congratulations to the Dalton Lady Cats softball team who qualified for the state tournament this year. Hats off to them. What a great job they did. Yeah. And got a great match tomorrow for the volleyball team. And here we go on the verge of beating the always tough Calhoun Yellow Jackets as Ethan goes down to the shotgun.
Did we fumble? No, we did not fumble. They had to have hit the football. Like, there's no way. There's no way. Like, they've had to have swiped at the football. Looks like Dalton's got, I mean, we're pointing. Let's see. Fourth down. Fourth down. All right, cool.
Woo!
Game
Woo!
over.
Woo! Woo!
Gosh.
There's
Man.
nothing comes easy.
Nothing comes
Nothing
easy.
comes easy.
Oh, my goodness. Great job, Coach. Now that we can celebrate. All right, your composure. Great job, young men.
Watch.
What a great game. What a great game by Dalton High School. Keeping their composure, pulling it out. What was it, 7 points in this half?
And
we scored 7.
Hats off to Calhoun. This is going very well. We know their hearts are deflated. They played their tails off. 2 great teams, great rivals. Anytime you beat Calhoun in anything, I don't care if it's Connect 4, anytime you beat them in anything, that's a big deal because they are good in everything they do. Your Catamounts are going to survive 28-21. On behalf of Brandon Brown Productions and Curtis Carson, my name is LaDarren Edgman from Harmon Field, the Big Red 28, Calhoun 21. Everyone have a great weekend. Go Big Red. Good night, everybody.